It's off. You clicked it. You gotta go out of it. Go back to comment. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning out there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You guys are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Sugar Wills to my left, and Dotson Ass is on the couch. Good morning, Dotson. Good morning, Will. Frequency in the building. Good morning.
Fellas, what's
Good morning.
up? You know what I mean? Feeling good.
Good morning,
today.
Evelyn. It was almost a no call, no show for IMD this morning.
Can't say the same for you.
Over here in labor.
This nigga is
having labor pain.
You in some Dawson pains right now. Look at that old. Yeah, get him, Dawson.
Back spasms, like no joke.
My back straight, nigga. Yeah.
I'm good right now. Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are, Dawson. Well, we're a little late this morning. If you were at the show yesterday, you probably noticed. Well, you know already. I was having back spasms on stage last night in Willingboro, and that shit didn't subside. It kept going until this morning. But I'm here. You guys are here, and it's a beautiful morning this morning. So good morning, Phyllis Powell. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Evelyn Rich. Thank you guys for tuning in. Happy Make Money Monday. Now, to the new viewers that are tuning in this morning, each and every Monday, what we do is we do Make Money Monday. So we want to hear from you. If you got a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments this morning. We call it Make Money Monday for a reason. We want to hear from you and your business, your company, or your organization. While in Willingboro yesterday for Gospel Fest for the sorority with my man
Zetas.
Yeah, the Zetas. Yep,
Zetas.
I was with the Zetas.
Yeah, I know you was.
Yeah.
Boy, I know that was the wrong day to have back spasms.
Yeah, shit. Well, you should have seen me. You sitting there
Good
like
Lord,
this.
I know you was in there like
this too.
Down, Lord.
Like this too.
Yeah, that's why he
eating
put
my
your
fingers.
ass down. You sit your ass down somewhere.
Eating my fingers. Shout out to the beautiful women that was there.
Yeah, I know they
because it was definitely some beautiful women in there. Shout out to Anton Milton and Glorified for an incredible event yesterday. I want to give a shout out to Alex and Perfect. I want to give a shout out to my people's Alex and Picture Perfect Affairs, helping you create those picture perfect moments. They're located 76 High Street, Mount Holly, New Jersey. Mount Holly, New Jersey. So shout out to Alex and his beautiful wife. I've been knowing Alex for a while. He was there yesterday. He's a promoter. He actually used to do shows with me back in the day. He transitioned to doing gospel concerts, and it was the first time seeing his brother in probably 10 years. And he let me know that him and his wife have a new business called Picture Perfect Affairs, helping you create those picture perfect moments. It's a rental facility for you to have an event. It is located at 76 High Street, Mount Holly, New Jersey. On and off-site services, private events, photo services, photo booth rentals, 360 video experience, DJ service, videographer services, sip and paint events, host your own event decor, graphic, and print services. Location is 76 High Street, Mount Holly, New Jersey. For more information, you can give them a call at 609-284-9011. It is a Make Money Monday.
It was like a gospel, like they were singing, like performances.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Bro, you gotta stop. I mean,
it was straight gospel fest, man. I told you already, Will.
I ain't know it was like a God. You said sorority, like it was sorority. So I
yeah, but it was
like,
let me read to what the event was. It was the Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, the Blue and White Gospel Fest, featuring Anton Milton and Glorified and Poetry by IMD. Yeah. So it was an event they put together, I guess, to raise money for their organization. But it was just a gospel jam. They had a young man there who did hip hop. He was inspirational hip hop artist. Matter of fact, let me give him a shout out too, because I told him he's probably watching this morning. I told him we would feature his music one day this week. So shout out to Joshua Hughes, Just Josh, for performing last night in Willingboro at the Gospel Fest. Shout out to my young man, Just Josh, and the beautiful poet that was on the show, and also the other gospel singer that was just amazing. And it was a great time. So shout out to everybody that was there yesterday. And if you have a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments. It is a Make Money Monday. Let's get right into our weather forecast for today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's weather forecast, we give you each and every morning the weather forecast for the tri-state. Now, what we love about the show, Will, is we have people watching the show from all over the country, and we want to hear about your weather forecast. But if you live in Trenton, you don't got to tell us, because I'm about to give it to you right now. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state for the tri-state area is partly cloudy, high of 59, low of 35, 80% chance of precipitation tonight. Again, for the tri-state area here in Jersey and surrounding area, partly cloudy, high of 59, low of 35, 80% chance of precipitation tonight. So we want to hear about what the weather is where you live.
Johnson, get Phyllis.
Okay. Phyllis is saying that out there in Colorado. Good morning, Phyllis. Everyone today in Colorado, 24 going up to 52 today. So they getting a little bit of heat out there.
Yeah, that's almost about just what we doing. Well, shit, ours are made. We started out a little warmer, but yeah, it's about the same, finishing up the same shit.
Good morning, Haas.
Haas, what's up, Phyllis, Nancy, Evelyn, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please share the show with your family and your friends. Let them know you tuned in this morning. We appreciate all the love and the support.
That damn win other night, bulls. Knocking over
Saturday night or Friday night? Yeah.
Friday was Friday
my
night,
yard
right?
was all over the place. No, it was Friday night. You're right.
Friday night. Shit, Friday night was blowing all over the place. I'm like, damn. Dogs going crazy. They go crazy over. Like, yo, man.
It's the wind. That's my dog. My dog barking the
wind.
Trash cans flying down the damn street yesterday. I said, come on, man. He all at the front door. Rah, 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 rah. You would think somebody was trying to break in the house. I look out the front door. It's a trash can running down the street, back and forth, up and down. He's just barking at the damn trash can. I said, this nigga.
He'll bark all the time.
And I can't tell him to shut up because I want him to bark. So I can't be like, nigga, shut up. And then when I need him to bark, he gonna be like, you told me to shut up. I ain't gonna bark at these niggas trying to break in. So I can't. I don't know what to tell him to shut up.
But yeah, dogs be acting crazy.
Crazy over the wind.
If it's wind and thunder, you can forget it.
You can forget it. Especially pits. We got pits. And they just, I don't know. Sometimes they smart, sometimes they stupid as shit. I said it to my daughter. My daughter was like, Dad, he's so smart, but sometimes he's so dumb. I said, welcome to this pit bull terror world. That's what it is. This nigga is smart, but dumb as hell.
Yeah, bars too. Like, come on, Dad. You got to know the difference by now.
I said, right. You got to know it ain't people. It's trash cans, man. Come on.
You know where that mailman comes to that
definitely know where the mailman comes.
Niggas know that smell.
They know that smell. They know that mailman smell. I don't even got to listen for the mailman. I just listen for my dog.
Too. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's the mailman.
As soon as I hear that Negro at that front door with that mighty growl.
Doing like Cujo.
I'll be like, yeah, out there.
What is the mailman wearing?
Kevin Straight Golf said in San Antonio is 62 going to 84.
Okay.
That's nice in Texas.
Nice.
Damn. Y'all motherfuckers is in shorts and t-shirts, huh?
Haas, with Haas, well, I was about to say, you about to say, but no, it ain't. Haas said 40 degrees, bright and sunny in New Brunswick.
Hey, Haas, wait a minute. Don't read that shit. Haas, I just read it, man. I keep telling y'all don't know how to give it to us if you in North. I just told you.
Nah, nigga, they temperatures be different in North.
I do the tri-state. It's partly cloudy, high at 59, low at 35. Nigga, the same damn degrees.
I used to be up there, bro, every weekend.
Goddamn Haas.
They shit get different, nigga. Like
it's the same, Will. It's just more trees that makes it cloudier.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I used to be up there every weekend.
It's
I'm
gonna
like,
be 59 here. It's gonna be
nigga,
it's
I'm
gonna be
out there
59
at the
there.
football games at that, nigga. So I
Wilman
know.
Patterson. Yeah, me too. I
Yo,
used to be up at
Nigga,
Wilman
I'm like, yo, it was warm when I left the crib.
Yeah, I don't know. North Jersey might. I think because North Jersey ignorant asses, so they're a little bit colder than we are.
I'm
It's
telling
in
you,
your
bro.
heart.
Tell you, get a couple degrees colder up there. You know?
All right, so that's our weather forecast for today, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what the weather is where you live. But in the tri-state area, it's partly cloudy, high of 59, low of 35, 80% chance of precipitation. It's the same weather that you got in North Jersey, Haas. Knock it the hell off. South Jersey and North Jersey is only an hour apart. We don't get different weather. It's the same damn weather. Don't listen to Will. Don't you listen to Will. It's only the mountains
They
up there.
get
It gets
snow.
cold,
We
cold.
don't get
It's
snow
always
sometimes.
different when you go to watch a game.
Yeah, it always is because it's
'Cause
cold.
the arena.
Nigga, they can have 7 feet and we can have snow flurries down there.
No, that ain't how it
I'm
works.
telling you,
Not
bro.
that
I went
far
to
up.
school up there for 4 years
Not
straight.
that far up. An hour up don't make it that bad.
Yeah,
for us.
dude.
Yeah, that's because that's the shore point.
Hey, Will.
That's
Yeah.
the shore.
That's when
That's
you go
why.
get that jar of atomic bomb and start rubbing it
Oh
down.
that Vaseline works.
Oh, you need it all.
Okay.
All right, so let's get into our birthday shout outs for today, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Make Money Monday. Again, if you got a business, a company, or an organization, and you would like for us to shout that business, or company, or organization, it's free. So you might as well take advantage of it. It's free. Any other time we charge for advertisement, but on Mondays we want to promote your brand for free. So here's an opportunity to promote your brand. You got a business, you got a company, go ahead, put it in the comments. Maybe you don't got a business, maybe you don't got a company, but you know somebody that got a flooring company, got a painting company, got a moving company, got a mechanic company, whatever it is. Go ahead and put it in the comments. We'd love to shout them out this morning. It is a Make Money Monday. Time for birthday shout outs. Time for birthday shout outs, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what we do each and every day around at this time, we would like to do birthday shout outs. We celebrate those that are celebrating a birthday. Maybe it's not your birthday, but maybe it's your coworkers. Maybe it's your niece, your nephew, your auntie, your uncle, your baby mama, your baby daddy, your nana, whoever it is. Feel free to put their name in the comments. We love to stop for a second and give them a birthday shout out. Now, if it's your birthday, feel free to put your name in the comments. We'd love to give you a birthday shout out. Let's start our birthday shout outs like we do each and every morning with Dotson.
All right, good morning, everybody. I got a couple birthdays today. I'd like to say happy birthday to Jerry Tucker. Happy birthday, Jerry.
Why you sound like a blues singer, Jerry?
Then I want to send out
Is
a
he a
happy
blues
birthday.
singer?
Nah, he ain't a blues singer.
Oh, okay.
To Lester Pitty Cream.
Wait,
Happy birthday, Pitty.
Wait.
Lester, I knew what was coming.
Wait.
Why you get pity?
Say his name again.
You know
His
what?
name is Lester Cream, but we call him Pitty.
Pitty Cream.
Pity.
Yeah.
Is it going to take too long to find out where the nickname came
Yeah,
from?
it is. It is.
Yeah, because I don't know where it came from.
He said, I don't even know where it came
All I
from.
know is his name's Pitty.
Okay, Pity.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Pitty.
Pity.
Anybody else?
That's it for the day.
Rico, you got any?
Yeah, I want to give a birthday shout out to Toya and Deanna.
Happy birthday,
Happy
cousins.
birthday,
Toya and Deanna.
Twins.
Oh, that's what I'm about to say. They twins.
Twins. Happy birthday, cuz.
Well,
Yeah, I like to give a shout out to my one of my best friends, Jerry. Her birthday was yesterday. Real thorough. I mean, we've been going to school since first grade all the way up through high school. You know how you can get an extra friend, girl, female.
that's your sister.
Yeah, man. We go road dog. Happy birthday to her. Jerry, I think it was, my man Rex up North Jersey, man. Happy birthday to you, brother. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. That's Oh, yeah, shout out to my Uncle Irvin, man. Coolest uncle you have in the goddamn world.
Uncle Irv.
Smooth. That nigga like Superfly when we was growing up. You want Superfly, nigga? Yeah, he's Superfly, yo, but a country Superfly. He wasn't the city Superfly.
Oh,
Them country Superfly niggas is the best.
Country Superfly, nigga. Ain't nothing seem like it bothered the nigga and shit. You know what I mean? But coolest cat, man. Happy birthday, Uncle Irv, man. So that's it. That's it for me.
Doctor, that's it. Everybody good?
Yes,
I ain't
sir.
got none. I don't remember nobody's damn birthday. I remember my mom's is coming up in March. That's about it, y'all. We'll get to that when we get to it.
We in March.
She not till the end.
Oh, okay.
I got exes that are birthdays. You know what? Shit, her ass birthday today.
Yeah, man, don't be hating because it's your ex, nigga.
She ain't giving me no coochie.
Yeah,
Somebody
so
smashing
what,
that
nigga?
today.
She was good at one point in time, nigga.
Well, you
That's
kissed
why
my
I said-
I don't even know why I wanted to remember this.
Niggas all set. I hate when females do that, let alone when niggas do that. Don't start acting
I don't
funny
like her
now.
no more now. She
Yeah,
giving me the
man.
coochie. That's the only reason why I don't like her.
Got 10 babies with the chick now. She ain't shit.
I ain't got no babies with her. She ain't shit because she ain't giving me no more than coochie will.
Yeah, no, you got
Why
niggas
is
like
that?
that.
Or
though.
is it different, huh?
Chicks
Why
be-
is that? Like,
Why is
when,
what, Doc?
when it becomes the ex,
uh,
as soon
uh,
as somebody smash, motherfuckers be
yeah,
angry.
that ain't shit.
I'm not angry. I'm just.
Well, I don't mean angry, but they feel some type of different
I
way.
don't feel. I mean, we ain't been together for a while.
It's
It's
a
just.
joke, man. But
it's
you
just- she
know
just
it's
got
niggas
good
out
coochie,
there
though,
like
man.
that. You know niggas
I'm
like
just saying
that.
she got good coochie. I ain't gonna sit here in front.
I
The hell,
you
Will.
did, nigga, you
That's
acting
some
like
good
it's hard
coochie.
to say happy birthday. Happy
It is.
birthday.
No, it
Keep
is.
moving.
I'm not doing that yet.
No, that's
It's good coochie. I'm still scoring from it.
Yeah.
That's the coochie that used to get shaved with sugar.
That's the one that dumped you.
So when it shaved it,
Yeah, that's the one that dumped
she
you.
used to
Yeah,
shave
you
her
was
coochie
about-
with sugar and
show. I forgot. Yeah,
yogurt.
You was crying. on
Nigga,
that show.
I'm
Yeah, she-
happy birthday
that's
my
why.
ass.
That's why you ain't saying happy birthday.
Yeah, she shaved her coochie.
Yeah,
Listen, you just
yeah.
caught that frequency. She used to take yogurt, right, and put sugar in it, mix it, and then put it down on her vagina and shave her hairs off of it.
Mm.
Man, that coochie used to taste good as
Yeah,
hell.
that's
man.
why you mad.
I stayed at the dentist, but it was some good
You
coochie.
ain't got no baby with the
That's
shit.
some parfait for
Yeah,
your
you got-
ass, cuz. Let me get off of this.
Parfait.
That's all.
Happy birthday to the woman that I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say her damn name. She probably ain't watching it. I don't know. She might watch. I don't know.
Don't talk. I mean, you talked about her bad for a whole segment. You can't give her happy. Yeah, now you don't want to talk about it.
Shit, Will. Happy birthday to you. Whoever you know who you are.
I don't want to mention her now.
If you watching the show, happy birthday to you. Yo ain't shit. It's actually, you know what, y'all? It's actually a couple chicks I dated that's birthdays is today and tomorrow. I don't know why I was dating chicks that's birthdays in March.
got it tight. You know what I mean?
Whores. Oh, I didn't say that in the microphone.
Oh, it was an accident.
That was an accident. They were whores though.
You got
Oh,
it tight.
really?
Every chick I dated whose birthday in March was a whore.
Well, why would you say she was a whore?
Because she was a whore.
What's the definition of a whore?
Giving up the coochie while I'm with you. That's a whore. What you talking about, Doc?
You gonna get my Webster?
That's the definition, nigga.
While I'm with
While
you.
I'm with you. You can be smashing while I ain't with you, you ain't a whore. But if you giving up the cookies while I'm with you, you're a whore. And I got 2 whores in March that cheated on me.
You caught him with
Both of them.
you caught him
Whores.
performing field goals?
Huh?
You caught him performing field goals?
I don't know what they were performing, but they're whores.
Said field goals. What the hell is a
How did this get on to my exes? This is some bullshit. I always get caught up there. Don't I always get caught out there?
Yeah, you always get
Yeah, you
caught.
always get caught out there.
I always get caught out there. All right. Well, happy birthday to you whores that are watching, both of you, because one of them's birthday tomorrow, so we're just gonna nip it in the bud today. So both you whores, happy birthday. If they watching, they calling me all kind of pieces of shits right now.
Yeah, they are.
Frequency,
Hey,
they
did you
calling. That's why I ain't using no
You
names.
see
You
in the
won't sue
comments,
me.
I said he's home healing. He was in an accident.
House, you all right? I can't read that.
Cos,
Good?
yeah, I was wait, yeah, I was doing, bro. I was gonna shout him out, but yo, hope you feeling good, Haas. You know what I mean? Good thing the good thing is you comment, so you, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You ain't got the tube in your
Yeah,
throat
hell
and your hands
no.
ain't tied up.
Yeah, I know you proud. Yeah, just heal up.
Speaking
bro.
of that, I actually when I came in this morning, my nephew was on the phone with me, telling me about two brothers in Burlington that I know that was in a bad car accident yesterday, and one of them's paralyzed. No, one of them's in a coma, and one of them is paralyzed. So to the two, I don't want to say their names on air because I don't know who knows about this, and I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
To the 2 brothers in Burlington City that was in that car accident. If people from Burlington are watching, you know who they are. I don't want to say their names because I don't know if they're families. I'm sure they've been told, but I know their families, so I don't want to seem insensitive by just putting people's names out there and business out there. But my nephew hit me this morning right when I was pulling in. He was like, "Oh, did you hear what happened about such and such?" I was like, "Nah." He was like, "They was in a car accident, and one's in a coma, and one can't feel his legs from the waist down. So it's bad." So to my Burlington City family, my prayers and thoughts, because Burlington, everybody's family out there, everybody cousins.
Yeah, my
I went to school
daughters,
there.
all peoples that from out
Yeah,
there.
so you know how it is. Everybody's related to in Burlington. So to Burlington City, my thoughts and my prayers are with the two brothers that are in the hospital today. We're going to pray for them brothers that they make a full recovery. All right. You guys know who they are. So we're not going to throw no names out there. So we're going to keep that in prayer. And Haas, you already know, Haas, you are a guy, Haas. We're definitely going to be thinking about you and praying for you today. All right. So Dawson, you did your birthday shout outs. Will did his birthday shout outs. Frequency did his. Now it's time for celebrity birthday shout outs. Time for celebrity birthday shout. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, Rob Epps. Good morning, the Collective Mike Productions. Thank y'all guys for tuning in. Good morning, Hit 'em Straight Golf. Thank you for tuning in. Please share the show with your family, friends. All you got to do is hit the share button. We appreciate you. All right, it's time for celebrity birthday shout out. The first one on the docket is actor, comedian Tom Arnold.
Damn, that's my man.
I like Tom Arnold.
That's my man.
I like Tom Arnold too. I like
I had
him.
to think of it. Oh, I like
like
him.
Tom Arnold. He kept that name, didn't he?
Yeah.
Now, that was his name? The last name?
Tom Arnold, yeah.
Okay, there it was. That's why I kept thinking about it. She became Roseanne Barr Arnold when she married him, right? Okay, cool. All right, so actor, comedian Tom Arnold turned 64
Great
today.
couple. We forgot about him when we mentioned Dad.
Yeah, you
we
right
should've
too.
mentioned
Yeah, you
him,
right
you know?
too. Yeah, he was a cool one. That was the dude right there.
You gotta say he did a good job flying on her coattails.
You think so, Dante?
Nah,
Yeah.
I think he had his own little wave.
He had his own little way, but what I'm saying is she was at the height of her
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
shit. She was at the height of her
that's the
stuff.
other
The big guy.
Oh, that's the other dude.
No, that's
We
not
got-
Tom Arnold.
oh,
I
we
know. I got
Yeah, I
it.
know,
You got it
I
messed
had
up.
it messed up. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Tom Arnold's a comedian and an actor.
He was in True Lies, right, with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yup, there you go. Yup.
Then he was in the joint with DMX and
And Soul Plane. Yep, that's right. He always was in some of our black movies.
Soul
Somehow, some
Plane.
way, he would ingratiate himself in our black
He
movies.
was a soul player.
Well, this next comedian actor, let's see how y'all feel about his comedian game. D.L. Hughley turns 59 today.
I love D.L.
D.L. Hughley.
I like him.
I
I think he got his
I'm
own
right with
style.
the frequency.
I
Doesn't
got-
do it for me
He
at
on,
all.
he
I
on
like
the bar because he actually sat on who's that cat?
I
Vlad.
think he too real
Vlad TV.
sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why niggas
And I
don't
think-
like
Nah,
him.
I don't
Vlad
think I
gets
don't
everybody
think
on
so.
there.
about real
And
shit.
Vlad
niggas
be
just
clowning
be-
him.
I'm talking about him as a comedian to me. I'm not worried about his his intellect when it comes
I
to
think
his
he's
radio
more
stuff.
corny funny. It's like corny.
Yeah, there it
You
is,
can
right
be
there. Will.
corny funny.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what he is to me,
He
like
always
a corny
comes up
funny.
with something.
Like I still don't know how he made Kings of Comedy.
Yeah, me neither.
Nah,
That to me always baffled me.
Yeah, I don't know
How did this nigga get
I
on?
didn't think he should be
Comedians was-
comedy.
He couldn't hold none of their goddamn jockstrap.
Nah.
Chad the Entertainer, Steve
I mean, that's why the
Harvey,
nigga
Bernie
went
Mac.
first.
Exactly. You think every state, DL, you know you going
He
first.
ain't
nigga,
had
bro.
no argument. All right,
All right.
good.
You know he can't follow none of them cats that was on the card. Couldn't follow none of them.
Yeah, I
No.
Yeah, I bet you he was in no argument with no negotiations.
Now, as we're speaking on some comedians, we are going to talk about Chris Rock, y'all. So don't get in these damn comments. What about Chris Rock? Because I know it's coming. We'll talk about Chris Rock when we get off of these segments. But I know y'all hear us talking about other comedians. Somebody gonna get in the comments.
Man, Phyllis, there we go again. You right,
What
Phyllis.
Phyllis
He
right?
said to me, he's corny funny. Yeah,
Exactly,
I mean,
corny funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
All right, but happy birthday to the corny funny guy DL Hughley.
Yeah,
Turns
that's what's
59.
up.
Also, happy birthday to retired NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal. Turns 51 years
Shaq.
old today.
Big dog.
Also, NBA, who is still playing. I actually watched him play.
Jersey boy.
Watched him play last night. NBA for the Boston Celtics. Marcus Smart turns 29.
Smart.
I always loved his game at Oklahoma State. He always plays the right way.
Yeah,
I like Marcus
He's
Smart.
one of them niggas you
I
want
didn't know
on
he
your
went to
team. That's a
Oklahoma.
dead.
Yeah, he went to
For some
Oklahoma
reason, I
State.
thought he went to Ohio State.
Oklahoma State, OSU, Oklahoma State University.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I watched him in the tournament. He got into a fight with somebody, suspended him one game or some shit, or he pushed somebody. Something weird happened, and they was trying to see if it was going to affect his draft stock. They was already calling him a bad guy in college. So, but shout out to Marcus Smart. Even though I'm a Sixers fan, I hate the Celtics, but shout out to him. TV actor Connie Britton, TV actor Connie Britton turns 56 years young today. And rounding us out with our celebrity birthday shout outs, I kind of like this. I don't know. This guy started to grow on me, Will. Rapper and producer Tyler, the Creator. He started to grow on me. Yeah.
I can't hate. I don't know enough of his material.
I used to think he was just weird and out there.
I don't even know
Yeah,
who he is.
I don't like his commercials.
There it is. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Will said, I don't like that nigga commercial.
Look at this nigga like, what is he? Come on, dog. Yeah, you know.
Tyler, the Creator.
Hey, he's very talented. I heard.
Very
You
talented.
know what I mean? I haven't
Very,
really listened
very-
to his material to even know that. If you said that was him, I'll be like, oh, you know what I mean?
Very, very, very. It was one more, guys. Hold on. Celebrity birthdays for
Shaq.
Monday, March 6th. Celebrity birthdays for Monday, March 6th. There was somebody that passed. I forgot. Celebrity birthdays for
one of
Monday,
the
March
rest in
6th.
pieces is.
It might have been Harriet Tubman.
Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah,
Today
you
might
might
have
be
been her
right.
birthday today. Nope, today would have been hers. All right,
Oh.
honorable mention, ladies and gentlemen. R.I.P. to the great Harriet Tubman. She would have been celebrating her birthday today. 1820, she was born, and she passed in 1913. She was born March 6, 1820, and she passed 1913. Civil rights leader.
Damn, she lived
activist.
almost 90
That's what I was about to
years.
say. That's she
damn.
lived a hell of a life,
To go through all of that?
and she still was running.
Shit. He said
She still was running.
Nigga, that's a long
Long.
time to live
It's
with,
a long time.
with all that shit. She had to
Because
go
damn, I
through.
just realized that she was born
Yeah.
1820 and died
1913.
1913.
Damn.
So she was like in the middle of the 1800s.
yeah, she
Because 1820, you got to go another 80 years before it's the 1900s.
she
And then another 13. Wait a minute.
Yeah, she lived a while.
She was
bro.
93.
93, bro. Damn.
And going through all that
Yeah,
stuff,
I
though,
know.
that's what got me tripping, Will.
That's what I just said.
All that running and chasing, and she lived in 93.
You see the movie?
Yo, when they say you shouldn't let nothing stress you, I think she's the epitome of that.
Oh, hell yeah. That's why they
Because
did
she
that.
didn't let that, she must not have let that stress her.
Mm-mm.
Because she lived till 93.
It must have been some kind. She must have
got-
had to do it. She had to do it.
It's
like,
something,
yo,
Will. You
Yeah,
it had to
yeah.
be, cuz it had to be, because ain't no medicines, ain't no
Nigga, you see
juices
the-
and
I
shit
know
you
they
can drink.
fabric- You see the
Yeah.
movie?
Say that again, Will.
You see the movie?
Yeah,
Everything.
Nick, bro.
Yeah, that nigga
A
was
lot of
going-
running, man.
allowed to run through some terrible conditions.
In a dress.
Yeah,
That's what tricked me out the whole time. I was like, well, Harriet, get rid of the
The
dress.
nigga out of dirt to say, I'm gonna go back and do that again.
Again and again. I'm bringing more.
Yeah, nah, nigga. I was
Wow.
like, yo, if y'all get this trip, y'all assed out. You know
You
what I mean?
ass nigga.
I'd have came
It
back.
couldn't been no modern day freeing some slaves because niggas would have left. You on your own.
I'd have told him,
The trail is that way.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
I'd have told him, y'all catch this bus trail.
You know
boy,
what, Will?
I ain't coming back.
Black people know we would have left somebody hanging.
Ain't leave nobody here give you a warning. I'm coming next week.
All right, it's 9:45. We had a little late start this morning. If you don't know, you're just tuning in. I've been dealing with back spasms. So if you see me grimacing or lifting up, I ain't got to poop. I ain't farting. My back is hurting, and I'm trying to stay comfortable sitting here. So this is why we got a late start this morning, but I'm going to be okay. We pressing through. Okay, it's time for weekend review. This is my favorite part of Mondays. All right, it's weekend review. Each and every Monday, we do weekend review. And because you guys are our co-hosts, this is y'all show. We also like to know what you did over the weekend. But we only got one thing about that. It can't be anything simple and boring. If you just stayed home and you didn't even go see the movie Creed, we don't want to hear about your boring ass weekend. But if you did something, if you went to see the movie Creed, and while you was watching the movie Creed, you decided to put your hand down your man's pants and jack him off during the movie, you could talk about that because that's some interesting shit. But just to tell us we went to see Creed and came home and went to sleep, you could have kept that out the comments. So it's time for weekend review. Dotson, what'd you do? Let's keep it going,
My
guys,
weekend was
because
pretty
we
cool.
late.
I had some friends come in from Louisville.
Bring your mic towards you, man.
We all met up and we decided that we was gonna just turn it up.
So wait a minute, Dodson.
So we had a bar.
Tequila?
Nah, man, we were drinking Vespers.
What? Who?
Vespers.
I don't even know what that is. I don't drink.
It's a drink.
What kind of drink?
It's a martini, basically.
Oh, okay. Just say a martini then. But go ahead.
Nah, but it's called the Vesper.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. I don't know what that is. But go ahead, Dodson.
Yeah, so we did that, and then it was some kind of wedding there. So we interacted with the wedding party. So it was off the chain. Then yesterday I just watched basketball, but it was all good.
All good.
Yeah.
Frequency, real quick. What you do over the weekend?
This weekend I had a album release party for Double A.
Oh, Double A.
That was dope up there in New York at IMI Studio. So the album drops March 10th, my birthday.
Double A's a rapper?
Double A is a producer.
Producer.
Exceptional producer.
Yeah,
so
he
the album is very
Fire. The shit I
relationship
heard.
centric. Got the
Who's the
R&B.
artist?
It's a compilation, so it's like it's mad artists. You got RL on there. It's probably the most notable, you know what I'm
Shout
saying,
out to
artist
RL.
that you know. Young Steph is on there. He was
I've been knowing Young Steph for a while.
yeah, that's my young boy.
He ain't young no fucking more.
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
I know. I'm just always listening to Young Steph pop. I remember we was about to get into it one time. Here in Camden, they came down to perform, and I forgot what I said. I said something about somebody. They ain't like what I said or some shit. I ain't give a fuck, but whatever. Shout out to Young Steph and them.
Yeah.
I rock with his pop. I know I met his pop before. Is Pop still managing and stuff?
Shout
like
out George. Nah. Yeah.
But shout out to Young Steph. I've seen the young man work before. Talented, very talented brother, very talented. So shout out to you, man. You was working this weekend. Huh?
Yes, never stops.
I know that's right. Will.
Yeah, you already know I'll be working, but I'll still recovering from the damn dodge all night the other
Since
day. You know what I
Thursday?
mean? Yeah. You try to call me for that one joint. You ain't go.
Yes,
did
I
you?
did.
Yo, okay. Well,
I've been out all weekend.
I know. Yeah, you had a long weekend.
I've been
Yeah,
gone.
ain't no way in hell my old ass.
Probably why my back tightening like this.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back Jones. But man, I just caught up on some work, bro.
So you ain't do nothing. All right. Well, Thursday we did the event here, so that pretty much started the weekend. So shout out to Thursday night. We had a good event. Friday, I want to give a shout out to my man Raymond Anthony. He never seems to amaze me, man. Laugh out loud. Raymond Anthony, the Keswick Theater. I went seeing K. Michelle Friday night. I'm not a K. Michelle fan. I ain't never admit to be. I never said I was, but after Friday night, I became a K. Michelle fan. Shout out to K. Michelle, man. Shout out to Laugh Out Loud, Raymond Anthony, Keswick Theater. I did not perform. It wasn't a performance gig, but I was there socializing, meeting with some folks, networking with some people. And I must say, I'm not like I always critique people's live performances.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's one thing to hear somebody sing on the radio. I can hear it. Okay, it sounds good. But when you sing live to me, that's gonna tell me if you can sing or not.
Yeah.
K. Michelle can sing.
Ain't no hiding.
K. Michelle can sing. She literally sung her ass off Friday night. It was a great time, great show. I had fun. And then Saturday, what did I do Saturday? I had something going on Saturday. Oh, Saturday I was in New Elizabeth, New Jersey. I was in New Elizabeth, New Jersey Saturday. I didn't perform. I had some people that I was meeting with on a music tip, some producers and some other writers that I met up with in the studio. And then yesterday, I had the privilege of performing at the gospel concert for the sorority and my man Anton Milton and Glorify. And I had a great time there. But on my way to perform, I felt my back tightening up. And I was like, all right, Dad, fight through this stuff. I pulled up in the parking lot and I felt the tightness even more before I got out my car. But most of y'all know that I'm a man of faith. And all I kept telling myself is, all the shows I did all weekend ain't had nothing to do with God. Back fine as hell. Soon as I got to go do this gospel fest and get up here and do some poetry for the Lord, now I can't move. I said, the devil is a liar. And I needed that couple of dollars they had for me too. So there was no way I was calling out. I'm in the parking lot literally sitting there saying to myself, if I can't get out this car, I can't perform. And that's all I kept telling myself. I said, if I get out the car, I can perform. If I can't get out the car, I'm driving myself, because I was in Willingboro, so I already knew. I was driving myself to that hospital, and they was going to epidural me or hit me with something. They was going to do something. But I sat there, and I started praying, and I said, all right. I opened my door, and sure enough, as soon as I got out, I stood up, and I went, okay, I can make it. Walk right out. My walk-in was ginger. Like Dotson see me walking. So everybody's looking at me because I got the old man walk. I got the please don't go out on me walk. You know what I'm saying? It's ginger. So I get on stage. And the first when I get backstage in the green room, glorified the background singers, all beautiful black women.
Yeah.
All gorgeous Christian black women. They all sitting there looking at me. And I'm like, Lord. So I'm walking in with the knee and the cane. So now I got to announce why I'm walking like this. Just letting everybody know my back messed up. I don't want these women to think, is this how he normally walks? They walk like I got to take a poop. You just don't know what's going on. So I'm in the green room telling everybody that don't matter to nobody. I messed my back up. So if you see me walking messed up, my back's messed up. I'm not no weird dude. It didn't matter who you were. You walked in that green room, I was looking at you saying, my back's a little messed up. So if you see me walking a little messed up, my back's messed up. So to walk from the green room, you had to come out the green room, come around this corner, and get on this stage, right? So the whole time I'm telling myself, if I walk up this, my whole fear was not the back to go out on stage. Because then somebody got to come help me. You know, ignorant ass black people. Church folks are not. Somebody's going to the phone. Somebody's going to hit me with the phone. Look at this poet that just fell out on stage. And I said, hell no, ain't nobody going to make me a meme today, baby.
That could have got us some more ratings.
It might have died. Now that you said that, Will, it might have.
You pull one for the team, nigga.
So I'm standing there. Now, the job consists of me 12 minutes. They said, you got 12 minutes on stage. So I get up there. And as I'm doing my first poem, I feel my back tightening. I'm like, Lord, have mercy. So I said, all right, D, just get through it. And I got through it. As soon as I got through the last poem, because I started walking off stage, and it seemed like every step I took, the muscles just went, So every step I took, the muscles tightened. Every step, the muscles tightened. So now my steps are getting shorter. So now it's taking me a long ass time to get off this stage, right? But hold up. How y'all know that I'm in a place where there's all Christian saints?
Nobody lay no hands on
That's what
back.
I said, Will. I said, y'all ain't shit.
Ain't nobody lay no
They
hands.
see me up here struggling. Ain't a damn old lady say, we praying for you, baby. Nothing.
Lay hands on that back.
They ain't give me nothing, Dawson. They ain't hit me with the come here, baby.
I'm surprised ain't nobody lay hands on
And I let them know when I was on stage what I was going through. Because I got to tell everybody because I'm walking messed up. As soon as I got on stage, I said, y'all, I'm started having back spasms before I got here, but the devil is a lie. Y'all ain't going to stop me from coming. Then the church went, amen. But that was all they gave me. That's all they gave me with thoughts and prayers. Not a damn person said, come on over here, baby. Let me put these hands on you. No. And all them beautiful women, I wouldn't have mind.
Some niggas was there just for the performance.
That's exactly what they was there for. They was like, you on your own, sir. Don't you know him? Call on his name, then he'll help you. I'm in Willingboro struggling. But yeah, I had a great weekend, except for that part. But other than that, the weekend was great. I can't complain. So that is all. Anybody got up there, got any weekend reviews up there you guys see that's interesting?
Rod said something about, because everybody know Rod is one of our listeners damn near every day.
What did he say?
He from Alaska, y'all. So this is you might have to. This is what you'll understand now. He said, I went to see the start of the Iditarod dog sled race. So it's dog sledding. You know what I mean? But he in Alaska, so that's why I had to put that out, because he is black, y'all. Yeah, he's a black.
Go ahead, Will. I'll let y'all know. He is black.
He is a black man. Yeah. Yeah, that's they NASCAR racing out that motherfucking dog races. So, Rod, that's real interesting, because I'm sure you probably the only one that can say that on here. You know what I mean? So Rod was at dog racing this week. How I said I was doing a drop off at one of my corporate spots, jumped on the elevator and dropped from the floor to the first.
I'm scared to death.
And my sons dropped a new video, Fantastic Four. You know about that, D?
Mm-hmm. He sent it to me.
Shout out to Hot. Well, not with the drop from the fourth floor part.
But with your son's music. I was about to say you shouted out from dropping from the fourth floor. Great news, man.
Not that news. The Fantastic Four is fantastic news. But damn, nigga. Woo, that sound rough. They're dropping from the floor. Yeah. Hopefully you get better, bro. Y'all sound like y'all in the same position with these. You know what I mean? And Carver, what y'all do? What y'all niggas did together that got hit up the same week or some back? I know his back fucked. I know, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know how his back messed up, bro, too.
Play Anton Milton, even though.
I liked him. Oh, that was Lay talking about
Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah, Grave Digger song. Lay, what's up? When you ain't, I know you, it's nice enough to be at the park today. You know, she stay talking about she walking around the park. Yeah, it's gonna get out there. You better get out there today, though. Might be off for a couple days.
You might be off for a couple of days. I'm trying to put my
Everybody
gospel song.
telling IMD, but get that ladder cane back.
Even though by
I think
Anton
he wearing
Milton.
one. You got a ladder king? Yeah, he wearing one, y'all. He on. Yeah, he
Hassan,
Anton Milton, even though.
he came up here with his evil shit. You know, I knew
Yeah.
he was mad. You know what I
I'm
mean?
telling you, I got the patch on my back right now.
Yeah, I know. Nigga, anybody with a back, like I told you, I was dealing with migraines all weekend, bro. Sid is. I don't wish migraines, toothaches, or back. Anything with your back.
Anything with your back.
Yeah, your back is. Yeah, you feel everything.
Frequency,
with your
can you
back,
get
bro.
Anton Milton count on
You
you?
can. You feel it when you sneeze, talk, laugh.
Say his name? Anton. Yep, Milton.
Anybody
And
get
glorified.
migraines out there? Let me know what you do for them.
What?
joints.
Them things
For
are
real.
worse.
Besides going to
That's all
dark
you can do is
and
go to
damn
sleep.
near cry. You know what I mean?
I popped 800
Yeah,
Count on you.
Motrins.
I need anything besides something that's
And then I'll go
kill
get 2 of the extra strength Excedrins for migraine.
That's what
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Each and every day on the 9:30 hour, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. I know we're a little behind on time. It's 9:50 actually, but at the 9:30 hour, we normally do this. We've been behind this morning. For those of y'all that are tuning in, we're normally on schedule, but I was late today. My back's been tripping, so we're like 15 minutes behind schedule. So we're catching up. So just bear with us this morning. We appreciate it. It's time for gospel song of the day. Today's gospel song of the day is it's by a brother that I worked with yesterday, Anton Milton and Glorified. Shout out to Glorified, the beautiful queens that sing with him. I'm always shouting him out, but I'm not shouting out the women that are behind the scenes to help with this production. So let's get into this gospel song. I heard him perform this yesterday, and it was very, very, very inspirational to me. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Anton Milton, count on you.
Every worshiper across the world, just lift your hands. If you ever had to lean and depend on the King, we want to sing you this message. Come on, everybody, declare.
Even though
I made some mistakes, Say, Lord,
you were there to
just to see me through.
see me through.
Say, even though
Even though
I've fallen short,
falling short of your word,
say you were there.
you were there.
Say, I can count on you.
I can count on you.
Come on, every worshiper, declare it.
Even though
Hey, I made some
made
mistakes,
some mistakes,
Lord,
you were there
just to see me
to
through.
see me through.
Yeah, even though
Even though
I've fallen short of your word,
falling short of your
Father,
word,
you're always there.
you were there.
Say, I can count on you.
Count on
Come on, let's do it right here. Everybody say, healer. You're a way maker.
Waymaker,
Say, you were there, yeah.
you were there
Just to see me through.
to see me through.
Father, we lift our hands because you say you are God. Hey, you are God. Always. Say, count on you. Hey, everybody lift your voice. Say, healer. You're a way maker. Say, you were there. Just to see me through. Somebody lift your voice and say, Savior. Come on, say it. Yes, sir. I can always say, count on you. Come on, here we go. Lift your voice. Yes, sir. Say, you were there. Just to see me through. Hey, somebody lift your hands and say, Savior. Come on, say, you are God. Say, I can. Let's go. Count on you. Yes, sir. I always right. You never let me fall. Say always. Always count on you. Come on, every worshiper. Say always. Say count on you. Count on you. Say always. Anytime I need Jesus. Say always. Count on you. Father, we bless you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our gospel song of the day. Anton Milton and Glorified, Count on You. Man, I'm telling you, yesterday when they sang that song, man, it was full of praise and worship in the building. I just want to take a moment to encourage those of y'all that are watching this morning. We can always count on God. And then when he starts singing, even though I've fallen short. That's my part right there. Even though we've fallen short, even though we may have not completed the assignment that God has called us to do, I want to encourage you that you can continue to count on God. You can still count on God. You can trust God in any circumstance, any situation that you and I are faced with. And that is the most beautiful thing about God. I want to share this because I'm very spiritual this time, not just this time of year, but this time of year is more so than anything. Yesterday was First Communion. So y'all know already, I don't do organized religion. So yesterday was First Communion. And while I was there at this gospel fest yesterday, I'm hearing people talk about communion and all this. And I'm big on the sacrifice that you make for your Heavenly Father. Because if you sacrifice for Jesus, I promise you, he'll make your life that much better. That's why you can count on him. Some people can't count on God because you're not sacrificing anything for God. It's just like your father, right? If here on earth, if your dad wants you to do things and you never do your chores, or you never do the work around the house that is needed, but you ask your father for allowance, he ain't gonna give it to you. He's not gonna give you some allowance and you're not doing your chores, you're not keeping your room clean, you're not keeping your homework together. Your dad ain't gonna give you no allowance. Well, it's the same thing with our Jesus Christ and Lord and Savior. If you're not making a sacrifice for God, you can't expect God to sacrifice for you. Even though he loves us unconditionally, even though we can count on him, you still can't just keep going through life thinking that you can live any way you want, do whatever you want to do, act any way you want to act, and all of a sudden call on God and think he's supposed to answer your prayers. I want you to get that this morning, because religion has become so watered down, it's become so soft. A lot of these religious leaders are quick to tell you that you can do this and you can do that, but God's still going to love you. And that's not the truth, y'all. God's going to love us no matter what, because we're his child. But God's not going to bless somebody who's living in sin. God's not going to open some doors for you if you walk in hate, if you live in and it just doesn't work like that. You have to sacrifice for God. And when you sacrifice for God, you can count on him. It's just like your father. You can't count on your daddy if you ain't doing the work. So you got to do the work, y'all. And I'm okay with doing the work. And sometimes it's going to be some work that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. But I promise you, the uncomfortableness that you receive today will give you that peace tomorrow. That's what my pastor used to say to me all the time. He said, D, sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. Sometimes God got to get you uncomfortable, got to get you out of your little protective space in order for you to prosper, in order for you to grow. You can't grow if you're still standing in the same way that you're standing. And if you're not uncomfortable in your life, then there's no growth in you. You got to get uncomfortable for change. There's a songwriter that wrote a song called Change. And he said, change is the change. Everybody want to change until it's time to change. Everybody quick to say, I'm ready to change, until you actually have to change. That's some work that requires for you to change. Just the word saying I'm going to change ain't enough. You got to actually put in some work to change your life, to change your walk. And everybody wants change, but don't nobody want to do to change it. Everybody say, I want to change. I don't want to live the way I'm living, but you don't want to do the work that's going to help you change. That's redundant to me. I always tell people, I can't get you into heaven. I can't help you with your relationship with Jesus Christ or whatever God you worship. That's on you. What I can do is explain to you who he is to me, and hope by that way you can understand that the God that saved me is the same God that has saved you. And to me, that's a beautiful thing, because I can count on him. I can count on God today. because I'm trying and I'm walking in his purpose today. So when you do that, you can call on God. A lot of y'all keep praying and you keep saying, God ain't answering my prayers. No, it ain't that he answering your prayers. It's not that he ain't even hearing your prayers. Some of y'all wondering why God ain't answering. He ain't answering. He's just not hearing you. You always say, and the Bible teaches the prayers of a righteous man is received. Some of us are praying because we just think that's something we should do. And God is supposed to automatically react to our prayer because we praying and we hurting. But you haven't done anything for God. What have you given up for God? I tell people that me and my daughter had this conversation before Lent. I said, you got to give something up for God. She said, Dad, why? I said, because he'll give up something for you. It's called showing him who you are. And it's more than that. It's believing in something that is not seen, not heard, and not touched. None of us have ever seen our Lord and Savior. None of us have ever touched God. None of us have ever smelt God. And if you ever heard a pastor say, God talk to me, he weird as hell. Because I ain't never heard God say, hey, Daryl. Nah, that's not how it works. God communicates through me in my spirit. I ain't never heard no voice come down the hallway, hey, Daryl, go do this. That's people talking weird. When I hear from God, it's in my spirit. I don't hear no echoes of no voices, none of that weird stuff that some of y'all pastors be throwing out there to y'all. I hear it in my spirit when God is communicating to me. Ain't no voices echoing in my ears. I don't hear him say, hey, Daryl. Nah, it's something that materializes in my spirit when I know God is talking to me. That's how I know he's communicating with me. Not no voices. Nah, that's ghosts. That's my grandmama and them coming to scare my ass or something. But it ain't God. So I want to encourage you this morning that you can count on God. And for those of y'all who don't believe you can count on God, it's because you're not doing the work. And if you can't blame nobody but yourself, that is our gospel song of the day. My man Anton Wilton, count on you, glorify.
How Jesus sound?
Huh?
How Jesus called you?
Hey, Daryl. Can't stand when people say that, man. I heard from the Lord.
He said it like 4 times.
Yeah.
Hey, Daryl.
Because people say, I see a preacher said, God talked to me this morning. I was like, well, what did he say? What did he say? Hey, pastor. Nah, come on with that stuff, y'all. Some of y'all get too weird with it. Now, you can hear from the Lord. See, the Bible says you hear from the Lord through your spirit. You don't hear no voices. You hear from the Lord through your spirit. Some of y'all get caught up in that crazy stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our gospel song of the day. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Wherever you find your music, please go get my man Anton Milton and Glorify. Count on you. You will be blessed by it. Where we at on the show? Anybody got anything up on the board?
You know, they giving you, they feeling sorry for you today a little bit. You know what I mean?
Somebody who?
They said you ain't being an asshole, and we're gonna give them some good tips today to try to get them healed up.
Just as I was praying, even though
I know, man.
I've fallen short. That start making me sing gospel now. Start making me sing gospel now.
They gotta try to give you some remedies for that back to get right. You know.
All I know is I was in a house full of saints yesterday, and not never one of them prayed on me. Not never one of them came in late, and there was some fine women in there. I would let them all come lay hands on me.
Hey, Ron,
was any of them healing hands in there?
I think we about to put this nigga on a polygraph test to see if this we might have to ask him that question,
What
Ron.
question? Give it to me.
The big girl question. You lived in
No, Rod, no.
Ron said you done got caught up doing some shit you wasn't supposed to be doing.
I know my limits with big girls. I ain't picking your ass up. And I love me a good big girl, though. But I ain't picking her ass up, Will. All right, so that's our gospel song of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time for Sports News of the Day with Sugar Will, brought to you by VIP Auto Outlet. Do you need a car, a truck, or an SUV? Then look no further. Guaranteed credit approval. Bad credit, not a problem. New credit, not a problem. Repossessions, not a problem. Bankruptcies, not even a problem. Foreclosures, neither. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. Just head down to Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. The address is 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Do you need a car, a truck, or an SUV? Then look no further than VIP Auto Outlet. 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Or you can give them a call at 856-503-5175. That's 856-503-5175. 7-5. Ask for Eddie Raymond, special finance manager, and he will hook you up. Please use the promo code The Wake Up Show. I'm just laughing at Johnson always moving shit. The Wake Up Show and IMT promo code. It's time for sports news with David Sugar Will.
Son, that nigga be laying bricks over
I don't
there.
know what he
something.
does over there. I don't know. He just can't. He got the whole couch and he still can't sit still.
No, but what's up, everybody? What's good, good people? Good morning. So the sports, a lot of games be on Sundays. NBA was popping. Sunday was Suns kicked it off with the Mavericks. It was a great game. Suns 130, 126.
Oh, did you see Book about to fight?
Light skin be getting it in.
Who was he about to fight with?
Who was the Mavericks? They
Duke the Don.
Yeah. Luka.
Him and Luka. What did he say to
Yeah,
Luka,
Luka
y'all?
be talking shit though.
I know he
talking
does.
shit.
Luka don't be
What y'all
playing.
think he said to Luka to make him come at him like that?
He said,
Probably
take
called-
that.
Probably
He's gonna
said-
take that?
Nah, he called him something. He followed
He
it
called
up
him
with
something.
white boy. You know what I mean? You know
called him
how-
something.
yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
because Luka be crying a lot too.
He does.
So niggas
Cries to
don't-
the foul referees the whole game.
Niggas don't like that shit. Like he be crying all the time. They probably called him the B word. I don't
Little
use
bitch.
it. Yeah, that's what they.
Yo,
You
man.
That's
know
the
that
worst to
B
call him
word
in
is.
the court, son. He's like, what? I said, oh.
You call a nigga that in sports. That's the worst word
said,
ever.
Luka's about to get him. Yeah, you can't call a nigga that never.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right, never. But sports, it really don't
Yeah,
fly.
you can't be on the court. You know B-I-T-C-H? What? Your mama or B-I-T-C-H?
Yeah, that's not a
Yeah,
good
they
word.
fighting words like a mug.
But yeah, Luka. That was a great. Like I said, KD back. You know, he
He
cool.
looked good. I didn't
Yeah,
see
he
none
put
of
his
the game.
thing down.
Cool
I seen
with it.
highlights.
He cool winning everything on the other side, looking good.
Was his hair brushed?
Nah, he don't
Ah,
need no
The
hair
100
brush.
100 Africans was
Yeah,
still
he had
running
them.
around.
He had them nigga naps. You know what I mean? But
I thought at least when he get out to the Valley of the Sun, he at least cut his hair down
he
or
don't
something.
care,
Shit.
man. That nigga just
Just
he
nappy
don't
head.
care, man. And that's a nigga that just say, I got money.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's what it is, Will. I'm rich, whatever. I ain't brushing my hair.
So what? What you?
I'm still gonna bag the baddest joint. Because you know what I learned?
I'm gonna take the joy you dreaming about, nigga.
Hey, listen. Now y'all know me. I ain't one to hate on the brother or what he looked like. But Julius Randle from the New York Knicks, how did he get her?
Oh my goodness.
I see his wife.
Me too.
That
I was
nigga,
like,
because he played for the Knicks. That's it.
good lord.
Ain't no regular,
Yeah,
no
hell
regular
no.
dude that look like Julius Randle getting that
Walking
woman that he
around
got.
with that. Yeah,
I seen that yesterday. I said, "Whoa, that's his wife."
I seen this shit too. I was
Now
like,
I know he go to Kentucky. You know, Dotson. We rock with them UK boys.
Yeah.
But Julius Randle
bleed
is an
blue.
ugly looking character. I'm sorry to have to say.
yo, he grimy looking.
Yeah,
you know what I
grimy
mean?
looking. Always got lint in his beard.
He look like he don't take arguments well in
No.
the house.
Allegedly.
And he don't.
And Dotson probably know. Allegedly.
Allegedly, he don't look like you should be coming in the house talking about. Then where you been?
No.
Wait,
What? Don't ask me no questions. Know who I is. I take care of all this.
You might want to let him slide with coming in late.
Yeah. He look like he smack on bitches. Allegedly. We'll see. You might want to let him slide when he come in late. You don't want to pick no argument. Where you come, never mind. We don't care. Long as you home, Zaddy. Long as you home, Zaddy. You know these 2023 ladies, they like calling you a
about
Zaddy.
that big ass bed you was just laying in. Leave that nigga alone.
Leave him
yeah.
alone.
But y'all niggas stupid. Pacers over the Bulls, 125-122. Good, great game. I seen the highlight. Lakers 113 over the Warriors. They keep beating the Warriors.
I can't understand how they keep playing them.
I don't either. But they in the same division.
Oh,
that's what
right.
it
Yeah,
is.
and it's near the end of the
In the-
season.
yeah, that's what it's doing.
So, because it seemed like Indianapolis plays Chicago every day.
Yeah, they ain't. Yeah. Trailblazers over the Magic, 122-119.
What Dame do? He had another
Kill
crazy
him, yeah.
game.
Kill him.
He gets hot right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always near the end of the year
Yeah,
when he
I know,
just says, you
start
know
getting-
what?
And he
I watched
cools
him
down
the
in
other night.
playoffs.
Yeah, has he ever won an MVP?
Nah, hell.
Nah.
He
They ain't
ain't.
never won an
You know
MVP.
why? Because his teams ain't never
Yeah,
that
that's
good. They ain't gonna never give it to him
Because I like Dame, man.
And then he got a battle with a lot of guards, bro.
That West alone is a
Yeah,
lot.
that
of
West
work.
alone is a rough job.
What else we got?
Nets over the Hornets, 102-86. Rockets over the Spurs, battle of the bums, 142.
Well, battle the last record. Who won? The Spurs?
No, Rockets.
Oh, he's tanking.
142 to 110.
Nobody played defense. Whoa. 42. They beat him by like 32.
Who took that beat?
They
San
said
Antonio, they trying to get some
San
of
Antonio
them.
said, "Do it if you're going to do it.
Do it right. We're gonna lose by 30 from here on out, baby. We're gonna make sure we get this number one pick.
Thunder,
Wow.
Thunder over the Jazz, 129-19.
I like OKC's young team, and they
Yeah,
got
they
my good
good.
kid Grill Chris.
Bucks
University of
still
Kentucky.
killing niggas. 117 over the Wizards, 111.
Yeah, but the 76ers broke that 16-game win streak yesterday.
Yeah, they did. They
Let's
did.
get that to the. Let's get that. I know that ain't on your scoreboard
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
We're gonna
but
give
they
Sixers a
did.
little prop for that. Yes, I did watch that. No, I didn't. I watched the remake of that. No, that game wasn't
Yeah.
yesterday. That game was Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched it Saturday afternoon.
Knicks is bust. I don't know what's gotten in the Knicks. They beat the Celtics 131-29. That was
Hey,
that.
Dawson, quickly, University of Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That boy from Kentucky last night, quickly,
Oh,
the point guard that played in
yeah,
front of
yeah,
Brunson
yeah,
last
yeah.
night, he needed that. I liked him in Kentucky. He was a beast at Kentucky. He just didn't get enough time. He was only a freshman, and Cal did dumb shit.
Yeah, but that's how he played niggas at Kentucky.
Yeah, but when he got to New York, I said he's gonna be good. But then they got Jalen Brunson, and I understood what they was doing. But Jalen didn't play last night, and they let Quickly start. I think he had like 39 points, 10 assists,
because he don't
like 6 steals,
Yeah,
like
he-
8. He was balling.
in the last game, which we're gonna talk about this idiot player. We had the Clippers, and the Clippers beat the Grizzlies 135-129.
Clippers came back on that game. I fell asleep
Yeah,
on
they
it.
came back. But from all y'all know, the idiot John Morant, you know, like we all
Get a
talk-
story first. What did
we-
he do?
Actually, was a couple months ago.
We and Will been talking
Yeah,
about this.
we brought this up a couple months ago when he had the little incident at his house with the park, and they had the pickup game, and he beat
young-
up, allegedly, and we were saying allegedly at the time, you know what I mean?
And when Will brought that to me, I didn't even know about this
he
story.
beating up kids in the
Young
backyard.
boy.
Yeah, young boys,
Doing dumb
and
shit.
allegedly a gun was flashed too.
At that point, too?
At that June too, but they got niggas to write off on that.
Yeah, because nobody's seen it.
Nobody seen it. That's why I said allegedly. So now you know it come up again. You see this idiot in the video. Come on, how do you this nigga think? Yo, he in the video flashing a gun. An NBA basketball player.
An NBA basketball player flashing a gun.
Yo, we ain't just talking about just an NBA. He's like damn near one of the faces of the league. And come on, man. Where are we going with this? I don't even know. This is so sad. We just talked about great parents the last week.
Yeah.
This is not great
This
parenting.
is not great parenting at all.
Yeah,
At all.
This is not great parenting because
Now-
anybody see this dad, he's an idiot.
Idiot.
He-
Out there high-fiving like he's
Yeah.
20 and he's 62.
He's an idiot.
I get supporting your kid.
Living
That's what
through
most
your
people
son.
gonna say. He's supporting his
Nah, he's
son.
living through his son.
Say it again, Will.
Living through his son.
Me and Will got sons.
Yeah.
And Will's son's an athlete, so was mine.
Yeah.
My son ain't playing no sports no more. He's 30 and his ass got a job.
Yeah,
But-
he's living through his son, bro.
I was at all my son's games, supporting
Yeah.
all of his games, but I wasn't living through him.
Yeah.
I was happy for what he accomplished.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think the dad wish he would have been in the NBA.
Yeah.
I think and the dad they showed, and now I gotta say this, y'all, because I don't just want to just come down on him without expressing how I like Ja Morant. Remember, I told you when Ja Morant was at what was it, Morehead State? Murray State. When Ja Morant was at Murray State, and the boy Zion Williams was at Duke. I was watching because y'all know I'm a college basketball junkie. I watched the games, Murray State, and they're right now it's conference play.
Yeah.
So when the conference started, I watched Murray State, and I kept saying to myself, whoever this Ja Morant boy is,
I said he
He
should have
gonna
went
be nice.
first.
he gonna be nice.
Yeah.
And what really stuck out to me is when the tournament started, the NCAA tournament started, they did a feature on Ja Morant, right? So they took us back behind cameras. They showed how the dad was working
Yeah.
him out and built this whole compound in his yard
Yeah.
for not just Ja Morant but his friends
Yeah.
to come work. And I was like this for the dad.
Yeah.
That's the dad I want. If I had a dad, that's the dad. I was cheering this man. I was like, yo, look what he did. He built the obstacle course in his backyard for his son and his son's friends so they ain't got to be out in the streets. He's helping him get to that. But
They forgot to stay hungry, man.
like you said, this is one thing to do something because you want to see your son win.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting, now this is just my opinion. I'm thinking he's doing all that because he know I get my son to the league, I win too. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you're pushing
cool
for.
too. But you can't like if you see his dad, he the center of attention at games.
At games.
You can't be
Arguing with Shannon Sharp one
Shannon
time.
Sharp with the refs and you yelling at another actor or
Yeah.
come on, nigga, sit down.
Sit down.
Nigga, it ain't you. It's your son.
It's
We
your
here.
son.
Yeah, we looking for your son. And then, like I said, y'all can do the other homework on his mom because they never really talk about his
Until
mom.
Will broke it down this
Yeah,
morning.
they
Break
never
it down,
really
Will.
talk about his mom a lot. You know what I mean? And it's funny because it's usually the other way.
It's usually the other way around in the
Yeah.
black community.
Yeah, usually it's the other
Mama
way.
always
So-
up front.
So I
And Daddy,
said,
you can't find
I
this
said, let
nigga.
me look up something about the nigga's mom because they'll never say
No, I
nothing
thought
about his
maybe the mom was going
I
somewhere.
thought me too. Wind up, she's like you said, she's not really rap type, bro. She's calling the ball on. Allegedly, she's called him to handle situations in that area. Cause she done got in some arguments with niggas. I'm gonna call my son now. He gotta come up there with 8 goons and him.
And Memphis too.
Yeah, like
And
nigga.
let me say some of y'all that may not know about Memphis, Tennessee.
Hell yeah.
Because some people hear Memphis, Tennessee,
Hell
and you
yeah.
think, man, what could be so bad in Memphis?
Nah,
Turn on First 48.
hell
Yeah.
nah.
Put on A&E.
Yeah,
They
hell
like
yeah.
if you home,
the other week.
yeah, if you home, just put on A&E.
Memphis ain't no
You'll
player.
see what the hell. Now I went to look.
Yeah.
I went to Memphis. I've been to Memphis probably about a handful of times. But the first time I went to Memphis is when I was in Job Corps in
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
I went to school with kids from Memphis, right? And we went to Memphis, Tennessee one weekend for a party. And it was the first time I seen, and this was early 90s, Nick Rose with real Jerry curls still.
Yeah.
This talking 91, 92. They would have Jerry curls and they'd be sucking on pacifiers.
Yeah.
In 91,
Crazy.
92, and we went to this club. I forget the club we was at, but I'll never forget. We go in the club. The DJ played this one song, and I remember it because they all did it. It was called Get Buck. I had no idea what the song meant. I don't know what it was, but it was these Negroes' national anthem. Soon as the song came on, you got 300 Negroes with Jerry curls running around this club with a towel going, "Get Buck, get Buck." I was like, "They about to riot in this bitch."
Yeah.
And the homie was like, "Nah, Andy, that's what we do down here." I was like, "Why is it 100 niggas running around in circles talking about getting buck? Who they about to jump?" They're like, "Nah, that's just how they do." So
different.
if y'all don't know, Memphis, Tennessee is some ghetto shit. Go ahead, Will.
But like I said, I don't. It's like the mom ain't that ain't the they ain't nobody giving them no guidance. That's
None.
for damn sure.
Daddy want to be like you.
He-
Mama thugged
you
out.
can say whatever you want to say about the parents. They ain't giving them no good guidance.
None.
You know, he
None.
he did shit but play basketball good since he got in the league.
That's it.
That's it.
Now,
You know
here's what I
mean?
wanted to pick on that because I didn't know this until yesterday. I watched the head coach do the interview. He said, "Listen, we all for him taking responsibility right now, but we need to get them to take accountability."
Yeah.
Because what? See, this is where I want to touch on, Will.
And not to cut you off, they got throwback coach on their team. That is, he like, you know.
And here's what I heard from him talking yesterday. This boy been doing some shit we don't know about.
Yeah,
The way this coach was talking,
yeah.
there is some shit that this boy been doing
Uh-huh.
that we don't know about.
Yeah.
That they've been, you know how a company is, right?
Yeah.
When they invested in somebody,
Yeah.
they don't even know about that.
Yeah, they
Sweep
don't
that on the
need
rug.
to-
They
yeah,
don't even
hell
know
yeah.
about that. Now, if y'all just tuning into the show, we're talking about John Morant on Instagram pulling out a gun at a club on Saturday night, and it was all over. He is on Instagram. That's how dumb his ass is.
It ain't even like a.
It ain't like somebody. No, you ain't even gotta say
You
allegedly.
ain't gotta say
But you
allegedly.
know what?
This nigga was
social media now is funny because that's where all the guys go to tell on themselves.
Yeah, the dumbest things in the world. And see, here's another thing that I can't stand about John Morant with this pulling out the gun thing. Wasn't it just a couple weeks ago, or maybe a couple months ago, I might be wrong, that something happened in Memphis? Remember? And they all came to the rescue, the John Morants, the basketball players. No, what happened in Memphis a couple months ago?
Oh,
Don?
one of them rappers got shot.
Thank you. Not just Dolph. No, what happened in Memphis, y'all, that we was talking about on the show?
The boy that got the cop bull, right?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cops.
The
yeah.
cops in Memphis.
Yeah,
There it
the
is.
cops
There
in
it is. I knew it
Memphis,
was something.
yeah.
It was a story or
Yeah,
something.
I was like, that was
That was
tragedy.
Memphis
Yeah.
tragedy, right?
Boy,
So,
the cops-
so
that was
here's
in
where I'm going
Memphis.
with this. When that took place, John Morant was in front of the microphone. I just don't understand why this is happening with this. We just got to do better.
Yeah,
Gun
yeah.
violence
Yeah, I
ain't the
seen that
answer.
shit. Yeah,
And then he
yeah.
gonna
See where I'm
wave the
going with it?
gun.
See where I'm
Yeah,
going with
Yeah,
it,
I see where
guys?
you're going with
See
that.
where I'm going with it? See, we got to stop putting these damn microphones in front of everybody because they're a
Yeah.
celebrity or they're an
'Cause
athlete.
everybody ain't a leader.
No.
Everybody's not.
And
a
it made
leader.
me think yesterday.
Think
I said,
'cause
wait
you're
a
good
minute.
at something, you a leader.
Wasn't this the
That's all we-
same bull 2 months ago who was the spokesperson for Memphis basketball? Oh, them cops is wrong. I'm tired of black on. He said, no, this is what he said that got me. I'm tired of the police killing us. Yo, ignorant ass in the club with a gun. So what are you tired of? If you initiating the shit, that could have went down a whole lot different, right, Dotson?
Yeah, and then we
That could've
then
went
we
bad
be here,
real
we be
quick.
sitting here blaming cops to shoot people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cause these niggas on the joint waving. But I told you I couldn't be no cop. I'll be straight up with you. Like, yeah, I couldn't be no cop.
I'm gonna say this point, and then I'm gonna leave it alone, and then
I stay in the
we'll go
news.
back where you're going with it, Will. I'm gonna say this point, then I'm gonna leave it alone. I have been a licensed, registered firearm carrier. When did I get my license?
You right,
I
Rod.
moved to PA in 01. I went to the range in 03. I got the gun in 04. I got my license firearm in 04. You will never see my gun unless I have to use it. I don't understand these Negroes that think they got to pull out their gun just to show you.
And they ain't even gonna shoot nobody.
That's what I don't understand.
It ain't like it was one of his boys in the back.
Yeah.
I would be pissed by that, but nigga, it's you, and you ain't shooting. He ain't gonna shoot.
But
nobody,
why did he
bro.
pull? I didn't see the video. But what was he was just pulling out to
Bro,
play with
it was clout. Rod just said
It's
it.
like-
This is when clout.
Oh, that's what he did. I
chasing-
didn't see the video.
Yeah.
This
So
is
he
like,
just did this with it.
bro, just to do it. He just was dangling like this.
Don't mess with
Don't
me. I got a
I
gun.
got a
Yeah.
gun.
Because like now,
suspended.
He
like
is.
back in
Yeah, yeah,
They
good.
suspended his
back in
ass.
my day,
Go ahead,
they
Doc.
didn't respect the shooter. Now they respect the shooter. So if you got a gun, are you that guy? Back in the day,
Now it's
you
clout
tell,
chasing.
you tell somebody,
We never told you we had guns back in the day.
It's all about
no,
likes.
if you had to, if
There you go. That's what Chris Rock said last night.
all
We'll talk about
It's
it.
all about
If-
likes now. How many likes?
Yep, we talked. Chris Rock
screens.
talked about it last night.
This shit is crazy. They gonna do. Yeah, if I do this, I'm gonna get a.
Yeah, a million likes. Let me show my gun
Let me show my
and
gun.
get suspended from the team that's paying me millions of dollars. It's a dumbass. Go ahead, Doc.
Stupid, man.
yeah, but like I said, they respect the shooter now.
Yeah.
Like cat that got the gun, that's the man. Before it was a situation where if you even talked about having a gun, you was a punk.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
You're right. Back in them days, you didn't. If you talk about you had a
Yo,
gun,
man, I'm
they look
going-
at you like,
yeah.
"What you need a
I'm
gun
gonna
for?
go
Your
to
punk
the-
ass. You
I'm gonna
can't
go to the
fight."
house.
Yeah.
Makes sense,
I'm
Dawson.
gonna go to the house and get my shit.
Yeah,
Yo, where you going, pussy?
yeah, yeah. You right
Next
too,
thing
Dawson.
you know, they beating your ass.
Yeah, you right too, Dawson.
Dawson right about that throwback, Joe.
Yeah, that throwback joint. They ain't
Yeah,
played them
niggas
games
scrap
back.
back in the day.
Yeah, let's
you know what I
fight.
mean?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody scrapping. Yeah. What up, Star? But yeah, this is sad, bro. This put us back a couple. You got the
Man,
fake.
it seem-
This
it
is
seem-
this nigga is the. This is white
it
people
seem-
gonna
it
look. This
seems
is
like
what we
with it
saw. This
laugh.
is what we talking about.
That's exactly what clear people were
This
saying.
is- No, I know. This is what white people gonna say when they're all up. Yo, I hate black people make me sick sometimes.
Me and you both.
Yo,
Me and you both.
black people make
Just
me
do the
sick
dumbest
sometimes.
shit.
Dumb as shit. Set us back. Like it can't be what our top niggas doing. this.
Exactly. The face of the NBA right now. This boy is.
It can't be
Yeah, but you got to look at it like this, man.
like
It-
what?
it-
They
you
gotta
gotta look at
discipline,
what
bro.
you
There
see
you go,
around
right
you.
there, Will.
No,
you got everybody doing what
he shouldn't be
basically
everybody.
just showing their ass.
No, what it is, you got a bunch of people that just do whatever they want. Nobody's there like that.
With
Will
no
said.
accountability.
Nobody's there. Like the coach said. That's why I'm telling you, something else has been happening with this boy.
He down there wilding.
Something that's been happening because the way that coach interview was yesterday, I watched it twice. I watched it twice on ESPN
Really?
last night.
So what was the coach saying?
He
Yeah,
said
you could tell
the
he's-
John Moran situation. The first thing he said was he wanted to be clear that we're supporting him
Yeah,
if he
this
needs to go get help.
he doing the shit
Oh,
every
but
day.
hold on though.
Living diva like.
He stressed this part. He said, even though we want y'all to get help, I need y'all to hear me when I say this. Accountability
Yeah,
is what he needs to focus on. Because what happens is John Morant has been making mistakes that we don't know about, y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
There's some shit this boy been doing that they've been pushing under the rug. Because you know how it is when you work for a multimedia company, a multi-billion-dollar company, their best employee, they're gonna hide some stuff.
Bro, think about how much shit we still ain't had probably heard about AI.
Yeah.
Think
You're right.
about
The
it.
Sixers hid some stuff about AI.
What?
AI
Yeah.
did some shit. I used to be in the
AI
club
did
with that
some-
nigga in the old city.
Everybody love AI, but AI did some shit.
I used to be in the club with that nigga in the old city. I seen some shit he did.
AI did some shit, but we just
It wasn't getting leaked
we
out. We just
started getting
yeah.
bits and and he telling us.
Yeah.
It's him telling us.
Yeah,
You know what I
AI
mean?
tell you.
But nigga, you can't even imagine what this boy doing.
But
bro.
what Ja Morant's doing is
Bro, if
childish.
he can do that, if think about it, if he got
Yeah,
the
but
guts
I
to
don't
do this shit,
ever remember hearing AI waving no gun around.
Yeah,
Bro.
but we just saying doing
I'm
idiotic
just-
stuff.
yeah, he was. Yeah, I heard of him
I-
pissing in
Yeah,
pots. And,
yeah,
and
I was there. I was there. I was there. I seen him do some crazy stuff in the club in Philly.
Yeah, I heard.
Old city.
He legendary for that shit.
Legendary for pissing and shit.
I heard about that.
Nigga drunk as hell, come out and piss wherever he stands.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
That's
but
that Virginia shit. Just whip out niggas. Fuck it.
I'm like, damn,
No,
man.
that's good. That's that drunk shit.
But
That
still,
too,
man.
man. Will.
But dog, this is sad on just him. His just us. Period, man. Yeah, we gotta do better, bro. This is
Right,
too-
that's right. He act like he living the street life, yo.
He do. That's what for what?
That's what same
Look,
thing I
man,
said,
you a
Rob.
ball player, man. That street life.
For
nah,
what?
man?
Nah,
For
they,
what?
they think they it's too this rap shit. I'm still being down.
Mhm.
Nigga, if you wasn't down before I got the bread, I don't
Stop acting
care.
like you're down
Yeah,
now.
I don't care about you. I don't care if you like me a lot. Yo, word up. Yeah, I'm moving. We live in the hood. What you mean is you moving?
Damn right.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
moving. And you'll
Yeah.
never see me again
Hell yeah.
unless on TV.
Nigga, I come around and do some charity shit, but I'm not living in the hood if I'm from the hood. And I'm a millionaire now. What
Why
sense
would
does
you?
that make?
You'll be a target.
Nigga, you
Gonna rob you
shark
anyway.
bait.
Shark bait like a mother. Can't stand Negroes talking about why you leave in the hood when
Nigga,
you get your money.
Shark bait.
So y'all don't rob me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Anything
different
that happen.
story.
Every nigga that get killed is at home.
Eggs at home.
Nigga, moving immediately.
Those of y'all that are watching on Instagram, thank you for watching on Instagram. But go over to WCMD Media YouTube to continue to watch today's show. It is a Make Money Monday. Peace.
Yeah, it is. You right, collective, and it's an open carry state too.
Man, they
so-
trying to make all of them open carry states,
Better not
and
do
they're
that.
trying in Texas. You don't even need a gun permit no more.
I mean, they better not.
You just
do
walk in the store, buy your shit,
Yep.
and you good.
That's why everybody got guns
You
now,
better-
man.
yeah.
What?
There's more guns than it is people in
It's
America.
cool. We talking about guns, but we talking about we talking about one of the top NBA players in the league walking around flashing.
Flashing guns.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
the
but
gun
don't
government.
forget-
we
don't
already know that's
Shit,
terrible.
Gilbert
You know?
Arenas
Terrible.
and the fellas had them up in the locker room.
Everybody know the
Talking
gun
shit.
policies need a whole lot of work, but we don't need a NBA
Y'all remember what
player.
Gilbert Arenas and them did
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there?
hell yeah, Gilbert.
They
yeah.
sitting up in the locker room talking about like, yo, man,
Man, they bring their straps.
I got
in the
my
locker
shit, my
room,
straps up.
man. Yeah, niggas is
And
crazy.
I'm holding one in the chamber.
Exactly.
They said, what?
Yeah, we got them. Yeah, I don't understand the logic that black people have when they get money that they think leaving and trying to better yourself is bad. I mean, black people the only people that get brainwashed to think when you get something good, you ain't supposed to do nothing good with it. Yeah, nigga. I mean, I'm out. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I forgot where I was from, but I'm moving on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe John Morant, man. I hope they suspend him for the rest of the season.
Damn.
Swear to God, nigga, I bet you won't nobody else be waving no damn gun. you
Got to make an example.
whole season, nigga.
I don't even think that'll help.
I don't care if it don't.
Suspending-
Believe me, the
suspending
next
him.
person that way head joint will think about it, nigga. The whole season, and they team up. They team could possibly win the finals.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what's crazy
Nigga,
about that.
suspend his ass for the whole season because if you got our top niggas doing this, what the bottom half gonna do? You know what I mean? It can't have our top niggas feeling that comfortable. Could you imagine LeBron coming out with a gun, waving his
That's
shit?
why I like LeBron. Even though I don't really think he's the greatest of all times, but I respect
He the
LeBron.
greatest athlete of all time
Because
as far as overall.
LeBron
That nigga
never
had to
did
deal
no
with a lot of
dumb
shit.
shit like
Yeah.
that.
You think
He
he's better
can't-
than Muhammad Ali?
He can't-
Yeah, his track as far as blemishes, Muhammad Ali got a lot of blemishes.
Blemishes, I get what you're
You know
saying.
I mean? You say what the hell? He powerful dude. But when you start looking at his life as far as faults, he got a lot of them. We just, he ain't living that social media area.
No,
you know what I
we
mean?
sure didn't.
Nigga, Muhammad Ali was in this area. He probably
And I
looking
read
at it
all of his
differently.
autobiographies.
Right, yeah,
He's
like
one of my greatest athletes
the
ever.
100
It's
wives.
Muhammad Ali, Dr. J, and Derek Jeter to me.
Love
They-
Muhammad Ali to death, but if
I'm
you grew up in
Muhammad
the
Ali
social media area,
And Dr. J.
probably wouldn't even be looking at him. The
No,
same
we
way.
sure wouldn't be.
But
All right, is that sports?
that's it,
Any-
bro.
got anything else for sports?
Um,
We got spring training on right now,
spring-
ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, the Phillies, actually, I seen them. They won the other
Damn, I
day.
came across
Shit.
my back hurt.
Yeah, that call. Yo, real quick.
Oh, yeah,
I know,
we seen
yo,
that.
Dawson, real quick. I ain't even shot my girl out. I know it's sports section, but I might forget. Yo, y'all see these cups? The my aunt Janine made these for us. The IMDs, Frequency, Dawson. Yo, nice joint. The big. They was complaining about they was too big, but
I ain't complaining. I like my
Not
coffee.
me.
I don't give a shit.
But shout out to my aunt Janine. They called got the wake up show with our names on it. She
Appreciate
yo,
you,
she ain't
Aunt
even
Janine.
want. She ain't even want to.
Thank
charge
you,
me.
Aunt
I
Janine.
was like, nah, I can't. You know me.
Thank you, Aunt Janine.
Yeah,
She
Aunt
spelled my
Janine.
name right.
I want to say this one thing before we get off of this. Shannon Sharp says John Morant has a $200 million NBA contract, a Nike shoe deal, and a Powerade deal, but he is hustling backwards by acting like someone he
Yeah.
is not.
Yeah.
And I want to say this before we get off of it.
I agree with Shannon.
I'm gonna say this before we get off of it because this made me a little upset too. Nike put out a statement for John Morant, right? But they didn't terminate him. Kyrie Irving makes posts about something and he loses his Nike contract deal. But a black man can wave a gun in the club and he still got his Nike deal.
He was in a black club.
Don't matter. It don't matter. I'm like, as much as I like Nike,
Nah.
I got some nice Jordans at
Nah,
home.
what he's
But
saying
Nike's starting
is,
to make me look at them a little bit funny now because there's no way in hell
they like
you can
these-
snatch Kyrie Irving's contract for something he posted. He just,
Right.
remember that post that he forward?
Who
Yeah.
John Morant under? He got Nike,
Nike.
too.
Yeah,
They said it was
$200 million Nike
They
deal.
like that. It's violence sells, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, that's why. Why you think this new rap music selling? It ain't this drill shit ain't even rapping about no. It's all gang music now. You know what I mean? Every nigga is gang bangers. Like, yeah, nigga, whose side of these niggas? White dudes. I mean, white dudes like, yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing it.
And I'm looking at Nike side-eyed right now. And I'm not big on costing John Morant his money. I get it. The
I
man
say
made a
suspend
mistake.
that nigga.
suspending whatever.
I say
But
rest in peace.
How can you take Kyrie Irving's contract away and his signature Nike shoe because of a post that you may have not liked because they probably are Jewish people who's running Nike allegedly? I don't want nobody to get in trouble with me, but I see if you can post, if you post something that Nike don't like, they'll take the deal. But you can pull guns out
Right?
in our urban community
That
all day,
LGBT
and they're
stuff
not
is-
taking the gun.
yeah,
They're
that's
not taking the deal,
that's
and that's what I don't like about this.
Yeah.
Nike's looking real, and again, I'm not saying Nike should take the boys' deal. I'm not saying that at all.
I ain't
But what
saying
I
that
am
either.
saying is Nike came out with a statement, and their statement was,
I wouldn't
"We're
be-
going to help Ja Morant."
I wouldn't be mad if they. I wouldn't be mad if they did. If niggas snatched all his shit right now, I would be like, hey, nigga.
I told you
Nah,
I'm
me
starting not to
neither.
like
I'll
you.
be like, yo,
Yeah.
hey, that's your fault.
But I'm with IMD, man.
That ain't
How they
even-
gonna screw Kyrie like that? And he waving the gun around, and the rest of the
I
others
mean, yeah.
Like Will
waving
said.
the guns
Yeah.
around.
Like Will said, because Ja Morant waving a gun around is in a
Yeah.
black community.
Yeah.
Kyrie making
Yeah.
a comment that affected or upset the Jewish community.
Yeah,
Think about it.
Yeah, it's-
And
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
he
going to leave it
didn't
at
tell-
that.
The thing
Think
is,
about
he
it.
didn't tell a lie.
Think about it,
yeah,
though.
well, we know that.
He didn't say anything. He just posted.
Yeah.
He just pushed the book.
He ain't say
Yeah,
shit,
read this
really.
book, and that's
But-
all he did.
Yeah, he ain't say
And he had now. This is why, and I say this now because when Kyrie left Brooklyn, the reason why he left Brooklyn is because of all that.
Mhm.
Because what happened was, if y'all
They ain't
watch
stand by him, bro.
the
They-
next game, those Jewish men that got money brought the whole front row seats next to their bench, holding signs up about his ass.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who want to play like that?
Yo.
Now, if the team supported him, they wouldn't have let them do that. If that was black people, right? Say, let's just say for hypothetical that Kyrie made a negative comment about black people, and black people bought them rows up and held signs. Do you think the Nets would have let them do it? No, they wouldn't have. They would have escorted their asses out of that damn gym.
Probably
But
right.
because they was
I
Jewish
was gonna
men,
say probably you right.
Up in New York, I don't know
Yeah, they move different.
Move different like
what kind
They move
well,
different.
anyway,
Yeah.
they had their own sections where the cops don't even go in there and mess with them.
no, the Jewish people,
Yeah.
of course.
If you go in there and do something,
They don't play
you
none of
might
them games.
disappear and never be heard of again.
Police themselves. There you go. Freak.
That's how strong their shit is. And I'll never forget my dad. My dad told me about that in New York, and he said you don't want to ever get locked up in New York
Mm-mm.
and mess with them cops because they got 101 precincts. He said they will beat your ass and shuttle you around till you heal.
Mm-hmm. You right too.
I said, oh shit.
I'm telling you. I think I told y'all. I think I told Dodson.
you.
So Yankees.
Yeah.
They'll
beat your ass.
Johnson's right. Yankees Phillies World Series 2009. I'm at Yankee Stadium for Game 1 and Game 2, courtesy of my best friend. World Series 2009, Game 1 and Game 2. Game 1. When we get there, my homie worked for the Phillies.
Mhm.
So I had to ride down with the Phillies organization, the owner, everything. I ain't had none of my Yankee stuff on. I had it in a bag. They had us at a hotel room because we stayed for 3 days for both games. So my best friend already told me, yo, D, they paying for us. Don't you get on this goddamn bus with no Yankee shit on. You want to mess around and get me fired.
Yeah.
I said, not a problem, because I got you. He said, so keep all your Yankee shit in the bag. I know you're a Yankee fan, but I'm helping you go to this game for free. So I get on the bus, the charter bus. We had to meet at the Citizen Bank Park, and we ride to New York. I'm on the bus with all the big wigs with him, right? Not the players. The players are always there, but this is the organization. Everybody that works for the organization comes down on 2 charter buses, and the Yankees put you in one section of the stadium. New York Yankees ain't shit. They put the Phillies all the way at the top.
Oh shit.
In the worst section of the stadium.
But most teams do that.
I don't care. I'm not sitting with them Negroes anyway. I'm not a Phillies fan. So I can't sit there with them and start rooting for the Yankees and then ride back on their dollar on a charter bus, and they pay for my hotel in Midtown, all that. So it's out of respect. So we get to the stadium. Sean was like, you sitting up there with us? I said, hell no. He said, well, where you going to sit? I said, nigga, I'm at Yankee Stadium, World Series Game 1. I'm walking around this whole damn stadium. I'm just going to stop in every corridor and watch the game. So the game didn't even start yet. So I had no idea that Jay-Z and Alicia Keys was going to be opening up the show with New York. That's when the song just came out. So I'm sitting down by the dugout under the what do you call media, and it's all cameras behind me, and I'm sitting there like this, and here comes Jay-Z coming out of center field. Now he my favorite rapper of all time. Nigga, I stood up, I lit up. Here come Alicia Keys looking thick. I'm IMD at the time, so I think, damn D, if you run out on this field, you're gonna get 1 million views. And I look to my left. I seen 99 New York City police officers just lined up like this. I said, nigga, if I run out that field, I'm going straight to Rikers. That's what stopped me. I was ready to do it because I'm thinking, what's the worst going to happen? They're going to tackle me. I did, Frequency. I was like, what's the worst going to happen? They're going to tackle me. And then I start thinking, no, I'm going to Rikers.
You're gonna get beat.
They're going to beat the shit up. They're going to think I'm trying to hurt Jay-Z. They think I'm trying to hurt Alicia Keys. They could think I'm just an irate fan. They might think I got a gun on me. You never know what's going to happen. Man, I shut that shit right down, Dodson. As fast as that thought came in my head, it went right out.
I hope you get to a precinct.
What?
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing is Jay-Z and Alicia Keys was right where Dodson was, and I was sitting right here watching them perform. It was the most beautiful time in my life. But like you said, Dodson, I wasn't trying to go to nobody jail in New York City. But go ahead.
Nah, they got too many freaks.
Too many.
He said, don't. It's like it's in Brooklyn, like Heister, some streets, whatever it was, man. But those 2 things he told me, he never lied.
Well,
Don't
that's
go
our
in there and
dumb-
do nothing.
That's our sports and our idiot award.
Goes to John Moran.
It's
John Moran.
Goofy son. Oh, wait, wait, you're not
Damn
done sports.
Idiot, huh?
You're not done sports. There was a fight Saturday.
Oh,
I seen
UFC?
the replay yesterday.
Woo!
Yeah, I seen the replay yesterday.
Yeah, I'll be forgetting y'all be up on
Yeah,
the
come
UFC.
on, Will. Get
I
it to
forgot.
us.
I'm glad you reminded. I forgot. John Moran pissed me
Yeah, he
off.
pissed us all off. UFC.
UFC. So
The
anybody, the GOAT showed up. John Jones.
Yes, he did. Man. He showed up too.
Man,
cuz.
this
I didn't know he was going for 3 years, Will.
I mean, either. He looked. At first, I was a little.
Me too. When the big boy came out first, no. When
Nah.
they came out, I was suspect.
What he looked like, he looked like he put too much weight on. You
He
see,
didn't look like he was ready
he
back
had
at first.
the 30-pack belly.
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah,
you know,
I seen it.
But he used to be quick when
Yeah,
he did his first.
yeah.
His shit was slow motion now. I was like, this 3 years.
Got that ass on the ground though. It was over.
Yo, this dude is John Jones is probably the best fighter on the planet right now. You
A
do not
monster.
you do not want to mess with John Jones. If he bump you, just keep moving or you might die.
You might be a goner.
You
So
might
what kind
die.
of fighter is he?
UFC, bro. He's everything.
okay.
He can wrestle, he can box you, everything.
Everything.
Yo,
Yeah, professional ass kicker. That's
Professional-
exactly what he
yeah,
is.
Frequency said it.
A
Professional,
professional
ass,
ass
kicker.
kicker, because that's exactly what he was.
He's the best fighter I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah.
In any
In
sport.
any sport. Yeah, I'm right with you on
In
that.
any
Will.
sport, like I still, the one white boy that he fought, that gave him a bang with. That was you gotta even go back see that. I forgot the white boy's name, but they was rocking. But he was the only one close to even fucking with him. But the rest of these niggas sleep.
Sleep.
And the one joint he lost was because it was a no contest. It's like, hey, because somebody beat him.
It was a no contest.
It was a no contest. Like, yo, he came back after 3 years, yo, and looked like he looked like he ain't missed a beat.
Ain't miss a beat.
Put the nigga
I
to
didn't
sleep.
realize he was done. He was out for 3 years though, Will.
Bro, he grabbed a boy and looked like he grabbed one of us.
Yeah. And the bull was a big boy. He
Yeah,
fought.
this nigga,
It wasn't no little dude.
Hey, if anybody don't know, John Jones moved up to heavyweight. This was his first fight as a heavyweight UFC fighter, right? So he was doing light heavyweight. He smashed that. He said it wasn't no challenge, so he moved up to heavyweight. It was a vacant title, and he won. I mean, in under 2 minutes in the first round. Like it was talk. I was kind of nervous because the bull Gagne was kind of nice. He been knocking niggas. He was 11-1 with like 10 knockouts.
That's
like,
why I
just
thought
stretching
I was a
niggas.
little nervous for the bull.
Yeah, he was stretching niggas, stretching people. Like I seen him in the fight last fight, stretch the bull, hit him with an overkick, boom. I'm like, you know, it might be the GOAT's time. You know, when them niggas get old, it can come. You know what I mean? But not for this nigga.
Not for that nigga.
Yo, he grabbed him. He said, well, he said it. He said, I thought I'd be a little rusty with the hands, but he said, if I grabbed him with my wrestling, it'd be a wrap. And it looked like he grabbed him, dodging. Like the bull missed like he tried to throw a wild punch on him and missed. And he grabbed him and wrapped him up. It was a wrap.
Over, yeah. Once he got his ass on that ground, I said, he got his ass. I actually watched some of that fight.
He hit him with some of his jujitsu.
Yeah, the commentators even think it's something happened till they slow mo. Like, what? Hold on, he tapped. Yeah, nigga, he had that arm. Yeah, that
Yeah,
lock.
you're right.
Yo, yeah, that chokehold. I gotta get in the US. I need to learn that chokehold.
He said-
Anybody? Yeah, that chokehold.
Nah, you're starting too late.
Yo, that chokehold I have a
Just watch
400
it on
man pound
TV.
sleep.
Relax.
Yo,
Just
relax.
watch it on TV.
Yo, he put niggas to sleep and he just
It take a while to get used to that.
nah, yeah, I don't know what it is about that. Once you got that grappling shit is lethal. You can have all the hands in the world. And somebody grappling.
Let's get off of
Chinese.
this. We only
That's
got
that.
that.
That's
We out.
All right, ladies. All right,
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
let's get off of this. Let's talk about.
That was like-
I know a lot of y'all watched last night. We want to get this out the way before we get done today's show. Last night, Chris Rock shared his guess what? It was a live too. It was a live show. I didn't know that until this morning. It was the first time ever that Netflix put out a live special. Normally they tape it. He was live last night in Baltimore. Yeah, it was multicasted. And then you could tell it was live because he messed up his joke at the end about Will Smith. And he said it. He said, I messed that joke up. Now, if it wasn't live, they would have edited it. They could have chopped that for him.
Yeah.
But because it was a live show, first of all, I'm gonna give props to Chris Rock for doing a live goddamn show. A live special for an hour and a half, however long it was. Now, I want to give everybody, did you watch it, Dotson?
Nah.
Don't give an opinion then. Frequency?
I told you I ain't watching it.
You didn't watch it yet?
I was going to, and then
All right.
I realized I wasn't gonna stay.
We're
up
not gonna
for
be
long.
here for a couple days, so I'm trying to get a few out.
Yeah, just tell the jokes. Tell how you felt.
I'm gonna tell how I felt about it. That's why I asked y'all watch it. I think Chris Rock did an amazing job last night. I think his special was great. I think his timing was good. His jokes are thought provoking, and for him to keep quiet for a year, it had to be hard. And then him to come out and unleash like he did with a live show. You guys can say whatever you want about Chris Rock. Me personally thought last night, at the end of the set, at the end of the show, my daughter even came in my room because my back messed up. So I was laid up in my bedroom last night watching the game. My daughter was my bellhop. So I start clapping at the end. My daughter come running in the room. What do you need? What do you want? I said, I don't need nothing. She said, Dad, why are you clapping? I said, for this black Negro right here.
Yeah.
So I clapped for Chris Rock last night, and I'm gonna tell you why I clapped for Chris Rock last night. As an artist, first of all, I am an artist first. Before all this other shit, I'm an artist first. Before I'm a promoter, before I'm this, I'm an artist first. I love to write. I love to be creative. As an artist, I appreciated Chris Rock's material last night. You can tell that he gave it some thought. And I'm just like everybody else. When he first came out on the stage, I was like, when he gonna dress this Will Smith shit? And the fact, this is what I love about an artist. He knew that we all were sitting there going, when he gonna dress this Will Smith shit? The creative part of him said, you know what? I'm gonna make y'all sit through all my material first. And then I'm gonna talk about that Negro. To me, it was very, very well planned. It was very well thought out. He tapped into, see, as comedians, if we can go on stage and talk about what's current right now and get you to laugh and say shit that you really want to say, but you can't because it's offensive, watch Chris Rock. Watch Chris Rock. Boy, the Caitlyn Jenner joint, I ain't gonna give it away. But when I tell you, the Caitlyn Jenner part had me on, my back was hurting and I couldn't stop laughing because the Caitlyn Jenner joint is some real shit. He was, I'm gonna give you a little piece of it. He said, they gotta accept everybody. Caitlyn, because he said when the Kardashian family, when Caitlyn came out and said, I want to be a woman, the whole family said, we'll support you, Daddy. Ask the, hey, Will, if my dad said, I want to be a woman, my brothers is going to be like, ain't no way in hell you putting on them fucking, you ain't putting on them damn shoes coming to my school. That shit had me crying because they right. Black people, we are not that goddamn acceptable. You can say whatever the hell you want.
You're going to have everybody going along
What?
with it.
Yeah, the whole Kardashian family was okay with it. We support you.
Yeah.
Negro. Let one of y'all black daddies come home talking about, I want to be a woman. It's going to be one of the siblings be like, you ain't coming to my wedding dressed like that. You better put a goddamn suit on.
I'm going to need some adjustment time.
Yeah. Well, that's what Chris Rock said, too. So I don't want to give his whole stand-up away. I want to, now y'all know, I'm going to give y'all my, because Will, you wasn't on the show. When Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock, I was Will Smith all the way. Light skin power. Finally got a dark skinned nigga for talking shit. Right? That's me talking shit though. That was comedy. Talking shit.
I still think it was a
I was about to say, please, I hope you
as a
wasn't serious.
comedian, right? When Will Smith and when this first happened, right? The first thing I said was, I'm not taking nobody's sides. Nobody's side. I'm not gonna say Will was wrong. I'm not gonna say Chris was wrong because I'm a comedian. And I know when it comes to award shows, and I had to educate people who don't know this, award shows such as the Grammys, such as the Oscars, everything that's being said is already told before the show goes live. They do a run of the show. Even your jokes are already told before the show is ran. The problem with Chris Rock and Will Smith was that night when Chris Rock did his monologue through rehearsal, he never used that joke.
Yeah, he never said
He never said it. See, if he would have said it, Will would have already knew it was coming. because that's what they do when they do shows like that. They run a test show, a rehearsal, and then it's always a monitor to read from. You're reading for something. Most of them people aren't up there saying nothing that they wrote. Even if they did write it, they put it on a monitor for you. So those were the two factors that made me look at the situation when it first initially happened. Like, yo, Chris, you still was a little wrong for that. Because, and then as a comedian, we should be able to say whatever the hell we want. And you're supposed to roll with that shit. But here's what I had to tell people who aren't comedians. They said that to me. IMD, you a comedian? Why would you take Will Smith? Because he light skinned? I said, no, it ain't got nothing to do with light skin. It has something to do with I'm a comedian. And it has something to do with where you are doing comedy at. I tell people all the time, if you hire me to host an award show, you're hiring me to host the show. You might want me to throw a few jokes out there here and there, but it ain't my job to roast you. It's not a comedy roast. You get what I'm saying? Comedians get hired to host these things because they want you to be funny, right? But you're not, like, that's like you paying for me to come roast you. Like, y'all seen what happened to me, right? Lamar Todd goes on stage and talks about me for an hour. I laugh my ass off, right? Because it's that setting. But I promise you, if Lamar Todd is at a fucking award show with me and go on stage and talk that shit like he did, I'm gonna punch him in his fucking mouth. That ain't the setting. That ain't the setting. That ain't the setting. I'm not your butt of the joke when I win an award tonight.
Yeah, I can see.
That's not your setting. When we're on a comedy stage, God understand me as a comedian. When we're on a comedy stage, that's our setting. I paid for you to talk about me. I'm at a comedy show. You don't, when you go to a comedy show, it's off limits, Negro, if you sit in the front row. They're gonna talk about you. But I'd be damned if I'm going to an award ceremony like the Oscars and I gotta worry about you talking about me. That's a fucking problem to me. That's a comedian in me. Because we all know, Chris Rock know this too, there's rules and regulations to this shit. Yeah, you got the freedom of speech as a comedian because we all can say whatever we want. It's up to you how you accept that. But it's about the settings. Because people say to me, why you get mad, man? Comedians talk about people all the time. Not at goddamn Oscars, you know. If Will Smith paid to go see Chris Rock's stand-up performance, then Negro, that's what you get. You pay for that. He talk about you in that setting, I don't got no problems with that. But once I'm coming to an Oscar to win an award for a movie that I put all my heart and sweat to, and I got to listen to you talk about my wife, I'd have smacked the shit out of him too. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying everybody got to believe or go with my opinion is. Now, let's fast forward to last night. When I watched him last night, I changed a little bit of my opinion because he said something that was profound. He said, I wasn't the only one talking shit about his ass, calling him a bitch when his wife went on a fucking show and says, I had sex with another guy. How do you feel? Yeah, the interview
Oh, that
his
shit
ass.
was crazy.
So he said,
He did a clown.
Yeah, that's clown move.
I was
So-
about to shit. I was
Yo,
about to let you
now-
finish because you're doing a lot of talking about Will Smith. I don't think the nigga was a clown. I used to like Will.
listen
to
to
that
me.
shit.
I never liked him. See, that's the difference.
I mean,
No,
like
no,
his
no,
work.
no. You missing what I'm saying to y'all. Because y'all wasn't here, so you don't know this story. I met Will Smith
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah,
1995 on South Street on my oldest daughter's mom's birthday on May 27th. I always took her to this restaurant on South Street every year for her lunch on her birthday. This particular year, it was 90. No, matter of fact, it was 97, a year before my daughter was born. 1997, me and my baby mom walking on South Street. I just bought her a dozen roses. It's a birthday. Just got her roses. We're on our way to the restaurant at the end of South Street. As we're walking down South Street, she noticed it. I didn't even notice it. Will Smith and Jazzy Jess is in the Chinese spot buying sneakers. Y'all know the Chinese store that they sell the sneakers in. You can just look right in the window. You see all the sneakers in the Chinaman. It's literally true story. My girl, she's on the left side. She's on the right side. I'm on the street side. She elbows me. Bitch, what you elbowing me for? She just points. Now this is true. I'm gonna give y'all the setup how it looked in there. Will Smith, Jazzy Jeff, big ass security dude stood at the store. Chinese man sitting in the seat. I'm assuming the Chinese man's the owner. So I look at my girl. I said, what do you want me to do? She looks at her flowers. She said, see if he can sign my flowers. So I looked at her. I looked in the window. Nobody's in the store. I'm going to say this again. Nobody's in the store. I walk in the store. I didn't mean it to be like this. I got a gray sweatsuit on. This motherfucker got a gray sweatsuit on. We kind of resemble each other. I don't know if he thought I was some groupie fan or what the fuck ever. I didn't walk right up to him though. I knew them. At this time, I'm no IMD, y'all. Y'all got to remember, I'm no IMD. This is 97. Ain't no IMD now. But I know not to approach a celebrity just all, hey, how you doing? I walk into the store. I told her, hold your roses, follow my lead. I walk into the store. I go straight to the sneakers. Start looking at sneakers. And I look over. Oh, Will Smith. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, Will Smith. He's looking at the sneakers. Jazz is where you are. Security is standing right at the door. He seen me walk in, the security ain't bother him. He's just standing there like this. Chinese man sitting here. I'm at the sneaker wall. My wifey standing at the door next to the security dude. She don't know what to say. I just look at him with it. Oh, Will Smith, good to see you. Good to meet you. My name is Daryl. I reach out to shake his hand. As soon as I reach out to shake his fucking hand and say, my name is Daryl. Now I'm trying to, come on, wifey. Come on, wifey. So I'm pointing to wifey. My name is Daryl. It's my girl's birthday. Can you sign these roses? Snatches my hand away. I'm not signing nothing. I'm in here to shop. I can't shop. I'm still a nigga from Camden. As soon as he does that, everything changes. I pulled away. I said, what the fuck you mean? Ain't nobody in here. I said, you just think we just made this shit up? It's a fucking birthday. You sign these fucking flowers, you're going to get me some good pussy tonight. I'm not signing. I said it just like that. Jazzy is right there laughing his ass off. I'm looking at this nigga. We this close. I was like, yo, you really can't just sign him? Man, I'm in here trying to shop. I looked around. I said, Jazz, will you sign him? Because this punk ass nigga too busy. Or I said something smart to him. Security started walking. So he goes to the security. Nah, he all right. I'm just not going to sign this shit. I said, you know what? You a bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. Jazz going to look around and say, you almost look alike. Laughing and shit. I told you I had a sweatsuit on. He had a sweatsuit on. I got the box fucking haircut damn near. He got the box fucking haircut. He must have thought I was a group. That moment. So now my girl, she know how the nigga is. Fuck him, babe. Come on. Fuck him, babe. Come on. On my way out the store, I'm fuck you. Fuck your movies. Fuck Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You ain't shit, nigga. We average fans trying to get you to sign something. I swear to fucking God, as soon as we walk out the fucking door, like 100 motherfuckers noticed he was in there. They start running in there. Oh my God, Will Smith. 1997. True story. Me and my baby mom, we start walking down to the fucking diner. She's like, I can't believe he liked that. I said, me neither. She said, babe, is he boycotted? What? I ain't never watching that nigga movie. I'm telling you some real shit. I never watched Men in Black. I stopped watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air after that. I never supported none of his fucking movies until this nigga came out with The Pursuit of Happiness, and this fucking girl I was dating goes, you should watch that movie. You would really be inspired by Pursuit of Happiness. I said, bitch, fuck Will Smith. I told her the whole story. She said, are you still mad at him? You got to get over that. This is now on IMD. You're an artist now. How would you have felt if you were in there shopping? Nah, bitch. I would have signed them motherfucking flowers. From that moment on, I never liked him. I got to say this because I have to share this. Never liked him. Never bought him. Look, I swear to God, my son, Dad, I want to go see Men in Black. You better go tell your fucking mama to take you. I nigga ain't getting my ass in my kid. They'll tell you straight up. My dad hated Will Smith. It wasn't until this nigga did Ali.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why you like it.
When he did Ali,
Ali was that shit, but yeah.
I had to watch. Ali's my favorite. But
Yeah,
I'm sharing this with you, Will.
I said when I said like them, you took it to some
No,
personal shit.
no,
I just like it's
no,
shit.
no. I'm trying to share with you.
Yeah,
No. I needed to break that down to show you why. Why now?
I get why you don't.
No, I didn't. But this is why now I'm saying why I kind of felt for him. Even somebody who don't like him. That's why I want to share the story.
He already a funny nigga. You already knew about. He was
So
a funny nigga.
so let's fast forward. So when that shit took place, a part of me was like, fuck that nigga. You get what I'm saying? He arrogant. He cocky. I met him. I seen the arrogance and the cockiness with this nigga before he was the boom boom dude. This was the nigga that was just when you talk. I'm talking 97. He wasn't. He wasn't yet there. 97.
97. What was that? High school.
He was still doing.
Yeah, he was
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Independence Day out.
Independence Day.
Shit.
But I'm saying he was just getting his rocket going.
Yeah, Independence Day was already out.
Yes,
He was
that's what I'm
hot.
saying.
Yeah, he was already
Yeah,
hot.
he was no,
Yeah.
you missed what I'm
His
saying.
songs was hot.
I'm not saying I'm not
Yeah.
I'm saying
He wasn't getting 20 million a movie yet.
no, he wasn't getting 20 million.
Yeah,
He had to do a
he
couple
was-
movies first.
already made
Bro.
Summertime too.
Listen to me. 97.
Independence Day. I'm telling you, look up
I
Independence
know,
Day.
that
Whatever
was the
year
biggest
it-
movie.
That was,
That was the one that
one.
took him off. I know that was 96. That was the year before.
97, nigga.
But what I'm saying, no. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he wasn't. Let me finish, guys. What I'm no.
Bro,
what-
you been talking about Will Smith.
No,
for
I want to
15
finish. I want to
motherfucking
wrap it the fuck up.
minutes, nigga.
What I'm saying is, he
Oh,
wasn't the
Let
Will
me
Smith
talk.
today. Is what I'm saying. What I mean by that is, his arrogance and cockiness was so fucking weird. Will
I hear you.
it was
We don't know Will Smith. You seen him in person.
my Jazzy Jeff was laughing so fucking hard because he seen
You
it.
probably know that's how the nigga
Exactly.
is.
That's what my girl. So then my girl yelled, "We should have just went to Jazz and asked for his."
Yeah, he probably know
He
that.
knew.
Yeah,
He knew he was. He probably said to himself, "Oh, this shit about to be funny.
Yeah, he about to pull-
Look at this light
yeah.
skinned nigga. Think he gonna get this nigga to
He
sign
do this
something."
shit all every
So let me
day.
fast forward. So I said that. I said this to tell y'all I don't like Will Smith. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. That was the purpose of the story. After last night, when I watched Chris Rock's special, and I heard Chris Rock say, first of all, why is everybody saying why I ain't do something? Why ain't I retaliate? Because you know that's what we were all saying. Well, we black men. Well, you gonna let a nigga just walk up and smack the shit out of you in the Oscars?
Fuck no.
I don't, yeah, he like I said, that shit. I don't care if it wasn't in the rehearsal, out of the rehearsal. Shit, yeah, somebody get their ass. I'm
Yeah,
getting my
yeah,
ass whooped.
yeah.
That nigga get
I'm throwing something.
It's gonna be it was a fight, not Will got slapped.
My thing is this,
Chris Rock, yeah, he's soft for that.
but he said, but
put his back
But
up.
Chris Rock really ain't soft.
what he said last night was, he said, look how little I am.
That's why I still don't
Look
do
how
that shit.
big Will. He said, this is what he's, because to people who don't know TV, who like I told you, I seen Will Smith.
Nigga, Lashana Sharp said it the best.
What?
Nigga, if fuck all that, you fuck all that. It's part. You a man first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp said it. He said, "I understand Chris Rock trying to be professional. Nigga, you is a man first.
Yeah.
If I walk outside, I gotta be. I'm not gonna be known as the man that sat back and had a cool. I was calm about. I'm gonna be looked
You
at.
got to watch his special. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna be the nigga that
You got to
looked
watch
at-
his special
I
because
got
I want to
smacked
give it
and I
away.
ain't even do shit.
No, I don't want to give it
I'm
away.
gonna be that
Nah.
nigga.
Ain't happening.
Yeah, he watched. He understands where I'm going with this. Will didn't watch it yet. I don't want to give it away, Will.
I don't.
All right, I'm gonna
I'm
watch
cool.
that shit
Don't give
tonight.
it away, but I'm just laying.
No,
I
you're
respect both sides.
No, when
of
you
it,
said-
but
when you
it's
said the
like,
whole
whew.
you're a man first, like he's gonna address that if you watch it, is what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
addressed it. You get
Okay.
what didn't he frequency? He addressed it. His mom was in the audience, and
Oh.
I don't want to give it away to you because you didn't watch it. But
How
How about I say
Chris
this?
Rock come off like a nigga you could do that to. How about that?
okay.
How about that? Like if it was
That's what he
If-
says,
yeah,
Will.
if it-
Will,
if it
you
was-
pretty much saying what he
Yeah,
said.
He said it was somebody.
Because he said the drinks champs called you a bitch. Didn't she want to smack them niggas?
Exactly.
Nori called you a
Yeah.
bitch. You ain't want to go
Yeah.
smack him. Shannon
He
Sharp
said-
called you a
Exactly.
You didn't want to go smack him,
Yeah,
but you picked the nigga that paid Pookie. That's what he told you what it is. Nigga, I played Pookie. He said, you ain't never see me in a movie with my shirt off.
I can
This
see-
nigga played Ali.
I
This
can-
nigga's way bigger than me, y'all. And he had to remind people who don't watch TV like that because you're looking at TV. He is way bigger than Chris
No,
Rock. Chris
yeah,
Rock
he
is
is.
little compared to Will Smith.
Yeah,
Smith
Will
a
like
big
6'4".
dude. Will Smith, he ain't no small nigga.
Huge nigga. So
Yeah.
I want to recap because Will didn't watch it and Dotson didn't. Well, me and Frequency watched it. So I don't want to stay. We got to get it out of here. But I needed to get it off my chest
I'd have
today.
hooked him at least because you know somebody gonna break the shit up.
You
so
know
if you
somebody
know you
gonna
gonna
break
get
it
your ass whooped,
Might as well get it one then, right? I ain't even think of that, Will. I didn't even think of that. Because you knew they would have ran. If he would have threw the punch, they would have ran up
at the
there.
Oscars. that
Nobody
shit
really
ain't
ran
gonna
up
hit.
there because he just smacked him and walked the fuck away.
How far is that shit really going?
I thought it was rigged when it first happened
Yeah,
because nobody ran on stage.
Even fucking moved.
I know.
Nobody made no
Yeah.
moves.
I'd have been
Collective
like-
Mike Productions, you kiss my ass.
Yo, listen, I'd have knew. I probably knew. Oh, this nigga gonna whip my ass, but it's only gonna be a couple.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a good one in because they about to come tackle
Yeah,
both
they
of
gonna
us.
tackle
We live on air.
I ain't even thinking.
Somebody gonna tackle us. Hurry up, tackle us.
Hurry up!
No, he didn't have him. I'd have hit him with the mic stand. You know, they took them away now. The mics come up out the ground now.
You can at least wrestle, nigga. How
Yeah,
beat up
yeah,
can you
just
get
grab
in
a
a
motherfucker.
wrestle? Niggas coming.
Shit, I'd have tackled his ass.
I want to say this. I want to say this before we go. At the end, I'm just going to tell you the end. At the end, Will, he said the reason why he didn't retaliate, and he said his mom is in the audience because his mom taught him not to fight in front of white people. So I don't.
Yeah, my mom would have been like, Easton, what the hell? I ain't teaching you shit like
You just gonna let the nigga smack
You
you?
just gonna let a nigga smack you?
Everybody wasn't raised like that, Will. I'm just saying, though.
Damn, man. My pops is gonna be looking at me when he ain't gonna say that.
He ain't gonna say nothing, shaking his head at you. Like, hey, you can't come in there. You ain't gonna lay somewhere else.
Nah,
Hey, family look bad, bro.
was like this. There's three things you don't do.
My mom,
Show me who you are.
my mom
No
freezing.
man, this is supposed to smack another man with
Oh,
elbow hand.
man.
Number two,
He
That's the
smacked him.
Number two.
He smacked the nigga.
if somebody
shoulda hooked
spit
him.
on you,
He should
you
have
spit
hooked
on
him.
somebody, son,
That's the worst. You spit on me, I'm killing you.
they got the
Another
right to
light
kill
skinned
you.
Matt, what Matt Barnes did.
If
Y'all
you
light skinned niggas gotta know
if you
learn the
Knock it
rules.
off, Will.
Y'all niggas gotta start learning the rules. Y'all smacking, spitting on niggas.
I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm different.
Niggas out here. Matt Barnes spitting on niggas.
Straighten them up.
Listen,
Because if you don't straighten them up, you're gonna have a problem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're winding down the show, but Will didn't watch it and Johnson didn't watch it, so I'm gonna leave it at that with Chris Rock. I'm just gonna say, as a comedian, listen. Besides all the Will Smith things, I got it. This is what I wanted to address before we get out of here.
yeah, go with something else. Go ahead, nigga.
No, it's other comedians. This is the comedian shit that irks me. Now, Will, you didn't watch it, so you're a comedian, so I would like your opinion eventually from this. As comedians, man, I get tired of comedians who are not on the level financially. I'm gonna say that because there's some funny guys out here. It's just as funny as Chris Rock and all these guys. They just don't have the notoriety or the money yet. I'm getting tired of comedians who are not on the Chris Rock level, shitting on everything they put out and making it seem like. I want to say this too to comedians that is watching because they irk the shit. My timeline was filled with the bullshit last night, filled with these hating ass Negroes. And I don't want to say names because then I'm giving y'all credit on my show. These are comedians we all know, okay? And for them to first thing I'm gonna say about Chris Rock last night. First thing I'm gonna say about Chris Rock last night, and you can appreciate this, Will. This is a brother who started comedy in the 90s. This is a brother that started his movie career as Pookie the fucking crackhead. This is a brother now who is doing a live fucking Netflix show last night, who took the grunt of a year of people saying you should have fought back, you shouldn't have did this. Hey man, fuck that. Give him some love for that, man. I'm just so sick of this bullshit that everybody gotta have a hate. And look, me and you play black, dark skin, and light skin. We play. But there's more people out there that's conscious about it and serious about it. And it's enough of it, okay? Because that's black on black crime. That's black on black crime. I say this all the time when like you got clear friends, right? I got a lot of clear friends.
I got white friends.
You call them white, I'll call them clear. I got clear friends. My clear friends said it to me one time. I had to break down to my clear friends about racism in our community because they didn't understand this. They was like, "Well, D, we only thought that you were targeted from white people." I said, "Fuck no." I said, "You know how many times black people call me a white boy, red, light skin?" I said, racism in the black community is more prevalent than the racism coming from white people. No, seriously though, racism in the black community is more prevalent than racism that comes from the white community, y'all. We are racist towards each other. And that's what was in his joke last night too. And for me to say this, man, and I just want to say this, and I'm not ass kissing, I'm just trying to be authentic as I can this morning because it really troubles me to hear not just other comedians, but black people look for a reason to knock somebody who has this man is from Brooklyn, New York. And here's what I'm gonna say. And I'm not saying I'm the Chris Rock #1 fan club. But here's what I'm gonna say why I really appreciate Chris Rock. You think his brother was really that good of a funny comedian, man? Hell no, until his brother put him up. That's what I like about Chris Rock. Chris Rock not only made sure when he won that he was winning, but guess who he brought along with him? His brother. His brother said, "I want to try comedy too. Come on." I don't see no other motherfuckers doing that. You're talking about, but what I'm saying is he's funny now. It wasn't funny when I seen Tony when he first started. He was ass. the thing is, where I'm going with this, a brother helping another brother. We don't talk about that enough. We don't talk about how he makes sure his brother's eating. Eddie Murphy even Eddie Murphy's brother. God rest his soul. Charlie Murphy, right? Charlie Murphy was funny as hell, but he had to go out and make his own way to get shit. And he wasn't saying to him, "Come on, I got you." From what I was told, right, Dotson?
Charlie
Dotson,
Murphy,
no.
though, you got to look, but I just seen in Raw, nigga, he wrote a lot of Eddie Murphy.
I know that.
No, I'm just seeing what you're saying. Yeah,
That
he
was
did.
later on.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dotson. But what
that
I
was
mean,
later on.
when I'm trying to compare
He
the
put his brothers on.
okay, got you.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. That's where I'm going with it. The whole uplifting it. Yeah, of course. Uplifting each other is why I love Chris Rock about this.
Yeah.
Bringing his brother along with him for the ride. Okay, you want to try comedy? All right, I'm gonna help you. Let's go. I can't say that for a lot of these. Now, let me finish. This is where I'm going with this. There's comedians that's been hating on him on social media, but Negro, they wouldn't even give their brother a goddamn shot on stage. You get what I'm saying? They quick to hate on a brother about his material. Like it just irked me because it's like they chastised everything that he did on stage last night, and what it started to sound like is jealousy. Will you get what I'm saying? Because these are comedians who not are on his level. I'm not going to say their names, but there's comedians that are not on his level that have been working for a while though,
So
and-
on social media.
and all they doing is shitting on him. And these aren't light-skinned comedians. I'm just saying that these are dark-skinned comedians, and all they're doing. I'm you know why I'm saying that, Will. But what troubles me with that is that how can we not root for a guy who came from nothing, built a solid career, and brought his brother along the way? Like, how can you not root for a guy like that? Like, I guess I'm the only guy that roots for the underdogs.
Wait, the thing is, where is most of these? Is this a regional type deal, social media? Because you know niggas that rock with Will Smith, regardless if they
I
take
get what
it
you're
wrong
saying,
or right.
Philly
You
shit.
know what I mean?
I get that
you know
part,
what I mean?
Will.
They
You're right.
gonna rock.
You're
with
right,
what
Will.
you
I
feel?
didn't think of that part. Yeah,
Niggas
you're right.
like teams, nigga. I'm gonna fuck it. Yeah, like it's.
I don't
so-
like Will Smith. I never liked him, but
Yeah,
I did understand his anger that night. But after I watched Chris Rock's special last
I
night,
didn't even see his anger for that night.
I
That
did-
was like a wasted smack.
his anger because his wife got him like that. That's what I mean by that. That's what, if you watch Chris Rock last night, that's why he never really came at Will. He came at her. You get what I'm saying, Will? His whole wasn't it
We said
frequency.
it, bro. His
Yo,
His whole
his wife
focus
pimping
was on
him.
Jada.
Yeah,
He was like,
His
fuck
wife
that bitch.
pimping him.
He called her a bitch 20 times.
bro. She
What?
did one of these.
Oh yeah, he
joints.
called her a bitch 20 times in his set last night.
Oh yeah, she did.
Oh,
she
yeah.
did this like pointing. She didn't even say
Exactly.
nothing. She just pointed.
And
to
he
the
went
nigga.
and did that shit.
That nigga was like trained like more.
And that's what I think. I
The
think
hell?
that's where I'm going
Yeah,
with
but
this.
what I'm saying is, I mean, it had to be some real super negative. G.I. Jane.
No, listen to me. You
No.
gotta watch the special. I'm not gonna tell y'all the whole special.
Okay, we'll watch the special.
If you watch the special, you'll understand what he
Yeah,
said.
like, don't start arguing with Dotson.
'Cause Dotson
about
keeps-
this shit,
Dotson,
'cause
what-
he,
what-
he
here's-
ain't even watched this.
What
shit.
I'm saying, what we're saying is this: Chris Rock said it a million times
Yo,
during his
Dotson will
special.
argue something.
Y'all
Why?
keep thinking it's more than what he say, Frequency? It wasn't what y'all think. He said it's not what y'all think. He said it wasn't that I was attacking her. Like I said when we first came
But
on
that's
the
what
show.
I was just saying.
No, when we first came on the show before, not today, when all this happened.
She
remember-
don't even look as good
No,
as G.I.
what
Jane.
happened was she wanted that Negro to boycott the Oscars that
Flat-chested.
year. Remember we talked about it, Dawson, when this happened. You was here. She wanted him to boycott the Oscars that year, and because he didn't do it, it's I don't fuck with you no more. You know how black women can be, not just black women, period. You know, they can hold
the Oscars the year before.
No, that shit was 2-3 years ago, man. That was like 2017. Where remember they was boycotting the Oscars because of the black movies wasn't getting the looks that they was getting. We was all
Right.
talking about it.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
they kept.
Yup, why is it so? Yup, the Oscars so white. But this is what they would say. Well, Chris Rock is the host. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Denzel kept losing.
Yup.
Niggas
You remember?
was like, what
Nigga,
Denzel
what
ain't
for
with this
training?
shit.
They ain't winning.
Yeah,
So what happened was she came to him probably with the yo, bro, we gotta stick together, boycott. And Chris Rock probably ain't boycotting shit. I need my check. And she held the grudge. So that's why if you watch his special, that's why I respect him a little more from it. It wasn't like he said. They could have picked. That's why the shit. What was it? I forgot the title of his special last night. But he was saying selective. That's what he meant. Selective
Selective
outreach,
rage.
because they could have picked any other time to be mad at him. They selected that night to be mad at him. He was. If you watch the special, it really didn't matter what he would have said that
Yeah,
night.
you're right.
They was going to look for a reason to fuck with. There you go. There you go. That's why she kept going. That's why he kept going at her.
And Will had to do it to get
She
his
was going
Oscar.
to wait for a moment to attack him,
Bro,
no
the
matter
couple
what.
days, they had a joint a couple days after sums up the whole joint with their relationship.
Yeah,
He was just like, yo, you had me looking crazy. I ain't never heard a nigga say that, like you couldn't control your own action. He's like, damn, you got me looking crazy in the street. She's like, nigga, I ain't tell you, you did, I mean, you know.
He got himself looking crazy about her and him telling their fucking business on TV.
Yeah, well,
That's where the crazy started.
we
Will,
summed it,
if
we
we-
summed
if-
it up,
hey,
bro.
Will.
1,000
All right.
niggas said it, he ain't do nothing.
We
One
personalities
said
now, Will.
it. Yeah.
Will, we in the shoes now. We
Yeah.
personalities, right? So me and you having a show today, right?
Uh,
My girl decides she want to call the fuck up and confess her cheating, nigga. That shit ain't going well with me because it's live. Everybody gonna know about it.
yeah,
That's the problem right there.
yeah.
That's the problem right there. Stop putting your personal business for likes.
But like,
And then if it don't go that way, now it ain't going the way you want it to go. I'll be damned if I'm gonna have my baby mom call up here and tell me about her cheating situation so we can get likes. You lost your goddamn mind. That's when it's going too far.
it's going too far.
That's personal. Like I had somebody say it
Well,
to
you
me.
know how it is when you have an open marriage. Anything
Man, ain't
goes.
nothing open about it. Obviously, you still ain't got to talk about it.
Yeah, that's supposed to be.
That's sacred. That's some things you got it. Some like me, like y'all may not know this, but me, Will, Frequency, and Dotsons, we knew there's some shit. Neither one of us better open our goddamn lips and
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's a known fact to all four of us in this goddamn room. Y'all don't need to know. Ain't none of your goddamn business. But all four of us know there's some verbiage, there's some certain things that we don't talk about. And if one of us start talking about it, we're gonna look at your ass. What are you doing? You know goddamn well this is not what we do. We ain't even-
Cold look.
Thank you, cold look. We don't even gotta say shit to each other no more. If Dawson's is barking up the wrong tree, me and Will will do this to that nigga. If I'm barking up the wrong tree, Will gonna come around like this. You sure you wanna go there? Because we know ain't no way in hell our personal business. Some of us, because you know we personality, so we gotta give you some personal shit. But there's some shit we all agree on that is cut off.
Yeah, hell.
It ain't no even nip about it. You can't even throw a little piece of that shit out there. We don't want to hear none of it. And we have the all got the same goddamn agreement. Them some of bitches ain't have an agreement.
Yeah, they ain't got no.
They ain't got no it's open. It's the red table open tape. Everything's fucked, but you can just talk about whatever the hell you want.
Why
And we
you
gonna-
hit the red table because it's going to bleed.
Maybe it is, nigga. It's blood. Yeah, sacrificial.
Sacrificial.
There it is. Lost my you Will. Me and you ain't sitting up here talking about no shit we ain't supposed to be talking about. Will,
Nah, we don't do that.
what?
We do some things, but that ain't.
That ain't gonna
that.
be one of them.
Yeah, nigga.
So I'm not going to sit here and act, but look, we're going. All I'm saying, because I wanted to address this morning. Chris Rock, as a comedian, I think it was good. Will
I love Chris Rock. You
As a
gotta just-
comedian.
you gotta just know his style. He got a style. He talk about current events.
yeah,
And even when he hosting, you know, Chris Rock is gonna roast niggas.
exactly.
he
That's who he
ain't
is.
the host and just
He even
sit
said it
around
last
there.
night.
You know what I
Like
mean?
you know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Chris Rock roasts everybody. Like, and if he look at you, if he catch eye contact with you, it's
I get
all right.
roasted at every comedy show I do. Nigga, I get roasted. I get roasted after I pay a nigga.
But it's no secret. Chris Rock has hosted a million things. I have yet to not see Chris Rock.
Talk about somebody.
Yeah.
I pay niggas and they talking about me on stage. Will you seen it?
Yeah, they pay Chris Rock to come out and roast people and feel uncomfortable. Cause niggas, yo, he say some shit
He
sometimes.
do say
Niggas,
some
you
shit
be
make
like,
you go, what the
damn.
hell? Last night, Frequency said some shit that make me go, whoa,
Yeah.
but I like it.
You like, damn.
But I
You
like
know you know who had me cracking up after the smack incident? His brother Kenny.
Who?
Kenny Rock.
Oh,
That
yeah,
boy,
right, yeah.
he said he did a joke, and the way he put all of that down, it had me rolling.
Them niggas wasn't
He
on.
said it's
All
a
the
lot of
niggas
us.
was there.
You get ready to see all.
He had
of
all
them.
his brothers and shit.
Oh, they was at the show last night. His mom, everybody.
Oh, I mean, at the Oscars,
Oh,
they
no,
wasn't
no,
all that.
no, they
that
wasn't
show
at the- They would have jumped that nigga if they
I'm
was at the Oscars.
about to say,
Oh man,
I see. I'm like I can relate to Rock when
yeah,
it
he
comes
had a whole lot of
when it comes to the big
security.
family. I got Well, one of my brothers I lost this past summer. I have, what is it, Arnold, Gene, and Mike. I got 3 brothers now. I have 4. There was 5 of us, 5 boys and 2 girls. You feel me, Will?
Mhm.
So I can relate to the whole big brother shit. If man, I told you the story before I go. My oldest brother, one time, these Negroes tried to jump me from Forest Hill. I'm running home, running down the island, screaming my ass off. It's like 6 dudes trying to jump me. I bang on my oldest brother. Look like you. You met my oldest brother Arnold, the DJ.
Yeah.
Don't he look like Will?
Yeah.
Look just like Will, but he big. I'm banging on the door, Will, like they trying to kill me. My big black ass oldest brother opened the fucking door. What you running from, boy? I just looked. It was 6 niggas. They just stopped like the 3 Stooges and fell into each other. He said, "Oh, you little niggas trying to jump my brother?" I said, "Yeah, come on, let's fight these niggas." He said, "I ain't fighting them niggas. I'm older than them. I'm gonna go to jail. I'll fight these niggas." But you are. I said, "What the fuck you mean?" He said, "Come on that island. He said, give me your school books." He said, "Go put some sweatpants on. Tie your sneaks real fucking tight." Right? I said, "Fuck, he gonna make me fuck one of these niggas up." The whole time I ain't know he gonna make me fight all of them. I come down on the island.
One by one.
One by one, nigga. The last 2 got me because I was tired. Tired than a motherfucker. He kept telling me, if you don't fight, you gonna fight me. I don't want to fight you. So I kept fighting them and I kept fighting them. Then when we got done, I never forget the lesson he always told me. He said, if you run from a motherfucker once, they're gonna keep chasing you. I said, yeah, but now I got 2 of them that beat me up. He said, but you beat 4 of them up. He said, you think they're gonna chase you again? Next day at school, they was like, yo, D, can we be friends and
That's
all
how
that
boys
shit?
is.
Yo,
Boys
D.
is like that.
Yeah, you know,
That's
and
how God.
and so having brothers, but I believe having brothers and uncles build you for that, right?
Yeah.
If my brother was never there, I wouldn't have fought them. I would have ran every day because in my mind, I'm like, I can't fight all of them.
to turn into a track star.
Yeah, I had them into the Olympics, nigga. But it's those things that I can relate to Chris Rock when he says, my brothers, like that's when we said, if I was Chris Rock and Will Smith would have smacked me, I wouldn't have been able to come home. My oldest brother been like, nigga, you could at least punch a nigga once.
You gotta get something.
You gotta get something off it. So I understand that shit. But again, I don't want to condone black on black crime. Number one.
That's why I thought it was staged, just to not.
I thought it was staged too.
That's
when it
why-
first took place.
In my mind, you got.
I did frequency.
You
Because
got
nobody ran up there.
Yeah.
Nobody ran up there and grabbed
gotta
nobody.
be
He just
one of
smacked
those
him and walked the fuck
The
away.
calmest slap I ever seen in my
Yeah,
life.
and they fixed his jacket and everything.
Fixed
Cuz
his jacket and his shit.
I said, ain't nobody gonna run up there and punch this nigga? Where the security at?
And put on
How the
chapstick
fuck-
and
yeah.
everything.
How the
after he
pussy is
smacked.
this? I said, where's security at? Got you, nigga. Nigga did the little salsa dance on the way back. Wifey, we good now? We good now. Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
And then order the drink.
Yeah.
Give me
Get that Patron on ice.
Patron ice and shit. Like, what the fuck? What just happened?
Look, man.
Really just happened? Like, yeah, that shit was the calmest smack I ever seen. in my
OG's
life.
right. Back in the day, we would fight, and but nowadays, if you fight and you lose, they're coming back with a gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. If I would have fought them boys in 2020, they'd have came back and shot up our whole fucking house.
Yeah.
But nobody was thinking like that back in the day. If you
I
fought,
told you. Now they respect the shooter. Back then they did.
no, you're right,
Mhm.
Dotson. You did start the show with
Yeah.
that. You
Yeah.
did start the show with that.
OG with the philosophy.
He said they don't respect the shooter.
I've been down that alley he been down.
Yeah.
My uncles took my little punk ass back. Niggas chased me and my cousin home.
Man, they used to
I'm
try
running
to snatch
'cause
my bag
I'm
and
running because
everything.
he older than me.
Yeah.
Yo, why we running?
He said,
Just run.
Just
y'all,
run,
y'all
nigga.
niggas pulled the outside. I'm tired of this running shit. We
Yeah.
gotta start rocking.
Yeah.
Warriors, remember they
Yeah.
was running out there.
Yeah, fuck this
Boy,
running
like,
shit.
yo, fuck all this
Warriors.
shit. Like, fuck all this
Yeah,
shit.
fuck all this running shit.
You gotta
I'm
start
tired, nigga.
Nigga,
But it used to happen to me on Halloween, man.
Shit.
Halloween in Camden was the fucking worst in the 80s, man. They snatch your bag as soon as you walk down the damn street, man. Snatch your bag. We used to have to walk with like 10 of us, man. And we used to all walk in the form, and we 10, 11 years old. And it'd be grown-ass kids, 17, 18
Yeah,
years
they
old,
always
Ken,
the bullshit.
trying to snatch your fucking bag. And we used to have to fight these niggas, man. We used to have to fight them.
We not. Well, Halloween I never got into.
That's how I became a good fighter. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't riding my own dick, but I fought as a kid because my brother wasn't playing, and then my oldest brother, they wasn't playing none of them fucking games, man. Especially my brother Arnold. What nigga? His favorite line was, "You want to fight me or you want to fight that nigga?" Okay, When I'm gonna fight him? I'm not fighting you, big crazy motherfucker. This nigga got them just that He-Man strength. So you shake your hand, feel like your whole arm about to pull the fuck off. I'm not fighting you. Why would I fight you? You carry speakers for a living. My brother, he all kind of did kind of electrical shit, DJ and
glad them old heads had them gladiator
strength.
hands.
Yeah, what? This nigga used to fucking do
Both
cement.
pop be
Used to
shaking.
lay,
Oh my God,
lay
damn,
bricks with no
what?
gloves. Nigga, I used to see him do cement work with no gloves. I'm like, nigga, where your gloves
Yeah,
at? Don't need
my
no
problem.
gloves.
He ain't never used
The
no
fuck you
gloves.
mean you don't need no gloves? You out here laying
I don't
seats.
even-
Yeah, my
wear
favorite
gloves,
uncle, man,
honestly.
my Uncle Charles, he had superhuman strength.
Guys,
I be
go ahead,
seeing
Dawson,
like my
finish it up.
dad and some of my other uncles.
Anything else? you
Man,
want?
this nigga Uncle Charles would be like, they be struggling with it. It'd be like two of them. Uncle Charles come on and pick this shit up like, ugh.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
like,
it wasn't
oh
nothing.
shit.
Final thought, Dottie.
Final thought. Hey, it was a good day today. I enjoyed what you were saying about the Chris Rock thing, but everybody's gonna have their opinion.
Oh yeah,
And
I loved it.
all
Just
I'm-
watch that special. Just watch the special.
all I'm gonna say is that I agree with you that we should try to do something to tone down all of this black on black hate, but I don't know where to start.
Somebody
Right.
said, why did he wait a whole year to come out with the shit? So he can make money off of it, you fucking idiots.
Probably,
Ain't no probably.
but
Why would
at
I
the
go on
same-
CNN when I can get Netflix to give me probably, I didn't even Google how much he made. He probably got like 50 million for Netflix to do that special last night, man.
But
Go ahead, Dawson, I'm sorry.
But as always, all I want to say is I want to wish everybody a blessed and happy rest of the day. Accomplish what you can, and on the way, don't let nobody steal your thunder. Gone.
Yeah,
There you go.
Nobody steal your thunder.
At least you 2 times in a row. That's gonna be your joint, niggas. I was waiting for you.
Stupid
2 in a row, dots. You know what I mean? But nah, final thought of the day. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Great show, as Dawson said. Funny, yeah, Nancy, you're right. Funny, good time. Good, funny, good show. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Listen, it's funny if y'all would see us in the morning.
Y'all wouldn't know this was going to take place, right? I know, real. Shut up, Will. Real stupid as shit. I knew he was going to leave us with the bullshit. We was like old ladies this morning. Shut the fuck up. Why you got an attitude this morning? Something wrong with your
I
ass.
don't know what it is with me and this nigga, yo. I can't get it, you know what I mean? But every morning it's me and this nigga, yo.
But it's a good thing.
it's
though,
a great. It's funny because it's like it's natural
Will.
now.
We
I
shut
think.
that shit right off when
Right,
the mics
yeah.
come on.
So
though.
that 3, 2, 1 hit.
Shit.
All right, nigga.
Yeah, let's go.
I still be laughing.
And we always put Dawson in the middle.
Always got Dawson in the middle. He outside helping me get out the fucking car.
Dawson, like, I'm sick of these dark skinned, light skinned niggas.
I'm a caramel nigga. I'm in the middle. I ain't light skinned or dark skinned. Y'all gonna respect my caramalism.
Hey, Doss, man, my bad. We still, you know how we is in the morning, man. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that listen. Nancy, OG, Rod, Collective. Y'all know who y'all are, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Those that don't, that still listen, we remember y'all too. Appreciate all the subscribers. I mean, did tell you what's going on for the rest of the week, but yeah, hopefully we see y'all soon. We got some things coming up. We ain't got no control of this week,
Sure
but you know how things is. But hopefully see y'all, as I would say. And yeah, that John Moran story we talked about, like I said, we talked about great parenting last week.
We sure did, Will.
Great,
Yeah.
yeah. We talk about like
That
D
was
said,
one
we
of 'em.
usually don't big up great
But
parents, and
Remember
we
what I
did.
said?
But we back to your bums again.
Exactly, Will.
Back to the bums
You
again.
piece of shit,
Like I said, every
parent.
time black people go up, we go
We
back
got one to
down.
bring us back.
Come on, y'all. We gotta
Just
do
remember
better.
what I
You know what I
said.
mean? Yeah, we gotta do better, y'all. But now I ain't talking to all of y'all.
The kid,
Go ahead, Dawson.
Let him finish.
No,
his
go ahead,
final thought,
Dawson. Go
Dottie.
ahead, say again. Go ahead.
like you said about the parenting, because the kids ain't scared of nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody's scared of the kids.
Yeah,
Man,
there you
I think
go.
we were just talking about
There
that
you
over the
go,
weekend.
Dawson. As Dawson said, yeah, parents start getting some. Yeah, you got to be wearing the pants around the house.
I ain't my kid's friend.
Yeah.
My mama taught me that shit, and I instilled that in
A
my
lot
kid.
of parents having problems with
What?
that best friend thing.
How we was all raised.
Yeah,
My mama was quick.
really,
I am not one of your little fucking friends. My mama said
it's
just
a-
like that.
It's a big problem, bro.
I am not one of your little fucking friends.
Aunts
They
and
wanna-
uncles would
yeah,
say
they
the
wanna
same
They
thing
want to
too.
be friends with your kids. I understand it's for what reason, but man,
2023 shit.
2023 shit, yeah, that's not a good solution for a lot of good. If your kid is a good kid and you can move like that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Everybody know they kids. Like I
Yeah.
got 4 kids. You know how your kids. Certain of my kids, I can't move like
No,
that.
hell
you know
no.
what I mean? You know what I mean? Nigga, you need direction, nigga. You know?
Especially my little one.
Yeah.
My little one 10, and I'm already telling her I ain't your goddamn friend.
Yeah.
She 10. She the one. I gotta get on her.
That's because they moms be wanting.
Boy,
to
them
be their
older
friend.
two already got it. This little son bitch now, what? Go ahead, I'm
That's,
sorry.
that's the thing with the moms. I gotta get they be their friends because if
Mhm.
they don't tell me that, we
They're not gonna tell me everything.
yeah, I ain't dig it. But like I said, that was on the parent. I'm a parent. I'll just be big on that, man. I deal with kids all day. Shit drives me crazy. But on a lighter note, like I said, my saying, treat people as you wanted to be treated, and I'm out.
All right, let's recap today's show. It is a Make Money Monday. Today is Monday, March 6, 2023. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area, partly cloudy, high of 59, low of 35, 80% chance of precipitation tonight. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. If it's your birthday, it's your Earth Day. Please enjoy your day without drinking and driving. We did our weekend review as we do each and every Monday, 9:30 hours, our gospel song of the day. Gospel song of the day. Today's gospel song of the day was Anton Milton featuring Glorified with Count on You. Wherever you stream your music, I suggest you go get my man Anton Milton's project and Glorified with Count on You. 9:45 is sports news of the day with Sugar Will, brought to you by VIP Auto. So we got spring training baseball, we got college basketball, and we got the
Not to
NBA.
cut you off, but you might want to read Lay's last remark. Yeah.
I'm about to do it anyway.
No,
Thank you for that.
All right, I'm just saying.
All right, so I couldn't read it. My glasses. All right, matter of fact, let me read these first. Lily, I'll come at you. Well, you can read it. I'm about to read this anyway. All right, so I do have something I want to share with you guys that are viewing. Thank you, Lily, for that. But I do have something I want to share. It's with heavy hearts that we announced the passing of our beloved Uncle Joe, who was our director of operations here at their academy, WCMD Media. His service will be held on Tuesday, March 7th at 10 a.m. at Macedonia Baptist Church in Westfield, New Jersey. The celebration of life will be held here on our campus tomorrow, starting at 1. So if you please be advised that there will be no class on Tuesday. There will be no business here on the campus. So there's no class for their academy. There's no show for WCMD Media. We love you. We miss you, Uncle Joe. So we'll be so all the information. Can you read it? Because I ain't got my glasses. I mean, it's too far.
Lily says, my final thoughts, rest in paradise, Uncle Joe, who always opened the doors for me and always looked out for my daughter at the WCMD family and his whole friends are in my prayers in tough time.
Thank you, Lily.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lily. For those of you all, Will's new.
Yeah.
But we'll only seen him a few times because he got
Like I said,
hospitalized
yeah,
right when you started here.
Yeah.
For those of y'all that are watching the show, you've been on this campus, you know who Uncle Joe is. Star G remembers Uncle Joe. Lily definitely. If you came on, Nancy, everybody who's watching right now, I think been on this campus at least one or twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly who Uncle Joe is. Uncle Joe was more than just our maintenance guy. I tell people all the time, he was the director of operations. He was our security. He was everything here, man. And it's a listen. I'm not going to downplay this before I leave today. It's a humongous loss. We have a big hole that we got to fill.
Yeah.
And I don't think we can fill the shoes that Uncle Joe left. From even Thursday night, our show that we did Thursday was unorganized, and all I kept saying to myself, if Uncle Joe was here, we wouldn't have to deal with none of this. From not even being able to find tablecloths. They in here, but nobody had a key to the room to get them to. Uncle Joe would have had them. To getting the place cleaned up. Uncle Joe would have had that done for us before we even got there. It would have been set up and ready. All the equipment would have been over there. He would just say, IMD, you good. When we got done, it wouldn't have been no popping in, y'all all right? No. He would have came through the course of the night to make sure that the patrons is all right. Yeah. Not if we okay. Uncle Joe would have been at is the customers all right? Everybody know where the bathroom's at? Everybody's safe to get to their cars. We're going to put this light out here. You let me know if you need anything, IMD. And to me, that helped us be who we are as personalities, as individuals, as artists. We didn't have to worry about the other stuff
Yeah.
because Uncle Joe took care of that. I'll never forget, and I want to share this story because it means a lot to me. When I first started the show in 2020, me and Uncle Joe got through a lot of stuff together. You know, we would sit every morning because I didn't have all this with you. I didn't have nobody. It was just me. I had to put everything together. Uncle Joe would help me. And me and him would sit every morning and he would watch my show. And we would drink coffee. And after the show, he would talk to me about his personal issues. I would talk to him about personal issues. Now we had brotherly scuffs. Oh, there's one time we had to call man cakes and everybody because I quit, he quit because we was ready to beat each other up. So we both quit at the same day. But that's what brothers do. We never went to fisticuffs though, but we would argue with each other. He'd tell me he's gonna get his son to beat me the fuck up. I'd tell him I'd get my oldest brother to beat him the fuck up. You know, just games. But I always respected Uncle Joe. And the one thing that I can say when I leave here today is Uncle Joe made sure we was good, y'all. We made sure we was good. And there's no words I can put in to describe that. But those of y'all that knew Uncle Joe understand exactly what I'm talking about. So Uncle Joe, we miss you. We love you. We're gonna have a praise party for you tomorrow. So there's no business here on the campus. If you want to come show your respect tomorrow, come on up. I'll be here, but there's no show. There's no Dare Academy business being ran. Now, they're calling for a snowstorm Tuesday night. Yeah. If we do get it, no show Wednesday. We don't get nothing, we're in here. Yeah. All right, Will and myself drive a little decent, and the frequency, drive a little decent while from here. We got a little ride to get here. So we don't want to jeopardize our safety or to get in here. So we just want to warn you guys now, because y'all will be in my goddamn inbox. Tomorrow, definitely no show. We celebrating Uncle Joe, no show. This is why I forced myself into here, back spasms and everything this morning. No show tomorrow. We're gonna be up in the air with Wednesday. All right, you know how the weather been missing. They telling us we getting something tomorrow night. We can get nothing but rain. Yeah. So if that's the case, we're gonna come in and do a show. But if we got more than 4 to 5 inches of snow, we'll see y'all on Thursday. All right. All right. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's it. Yes. Thank y'all for tuning in to this crazy, wacky show we call the Wake Up Show with IMD. The show may bear my name, but it's definitely not my show. Your show, Nancy. Your show, Collective Mike. Your show, Star G. Your show, Lee. You guys are the reason why we show up and watch this show faithfully each and every day to give you this crazy, wacky ass show. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully, we will be back on Wednesday. If not, we'll see you on Thursday. With that being said, love God, live life to the fullest, and along the way, take time out to love yourself. Till next time, we'll see y'all again.